Hey everyone, this is Phil
and Lula
of the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
You're listening to Into the Night,
The Moon Knight podcast.
Yes, hello, Looney listeners. This is the High Press of KHONSHU Ray, and I have one of the Velvet Drapes. Noel, how are you going?
Well, I'm going well. How are you?
Yeah, good. Very excited. Very pumped.
Are you ready for some football?
We're going to be covering the NFL. No, Looney listeners, this is the live stream. Welcome. For the world premiere trailer to the Moon Knight TV show from Disney Plus. So Noel and I, we've opened the doors and we are waiting for some other Loonies to show up. In the meanwhile, whilst we have been chatting, we have been getting some questions from all over. So thank you for dropping in. First one, Noel. I mean, this one is from Cinematic Nomadic. What are you all most hoping to see? I'm excited to maybe get hints about how the show is going to focus on the alters. Obviously, I'm invested in that and excited for more Ethan Hawke. What would you be interested in?
Yeah, I'm excited to see anything. I think I want to see the suit if we actually are going to see Mark in this. It would just be nice to see kind of what the suit is. I'm also very interested to see how they're going to do the DID. I hope they can sort of visualize it for us who don't have DID, and even if they kind of go over the top a little bit of what someone actually experiences for a little dramatic effect, I think that's cool. But I hope they don't try to stigmatize it or make it too Hollywoody, you know, M. Night Shyamalan-y. And I can tell they're not going to go down, and they've already showed little hints of that in the first sort of teaser we saw of it. But it would be curious just to see it, if they're gonna give us a little bit more hint of that. It would be nice to see if that British voice was the small child or if it's Jake Lockley.
Oh my gosh!
I know Rebecca. Scratch that. All I want to hear is the British voice the whole time.
The whole trailer, the British voice. I know Rebecca would love that.
Huh? That's what I was.
No, your answer sounds almost like it was rehearsed. We were talking a little bit before.
Ray, stop giving away the game. These all went down. I peered into all of your heads, and I saw all of your comments beforehand.
Yeah. I see Tommy is having some trouble. Tommy. Gonna have to invite him again. Noel, I don't know if you're able to. Let me put up another one. We're getting heaps of comments already, which is great.
Great.
So this is from SPAS Madness. Just hoping they'll make us doubt if KHONSHU was real or not. I don't want answers to that question.
Okay. I get the feeling, well, it's hard to say, but I get the feeling at first they're going to make us at least think KHONSHU is real. I really do think that. I mean, they said it's like a war between the gods was in the description. Sure. So we're getting KHONSHU and somebody else, I think. So whether that later on turns out to be not so true, we'll see. But gods are real in the Marvel Universe. We know that. KHONSHU always isn't.
I think Tommy may be in the wrong studio because we did have a test run.
Send him the new link.
I sent him the new link. Hopefully he'll be joining us. Tommy has the goods. So thank you for that madness. That's good. Hey, these guys, the YouTube MCU. Alex Lumen. I don't know, Noel, if you remember those guys doing the fan films. Yeah. Hello. Great. Hello, Alex. Yeah, good to see you guys. Good to see you guys on board. Here we go. This is someone from Discord. Threading fate. Also, J.A. Cunningham. I think I'm going to call him out as that because he did mention put in a GIF. So I'm generally surprised at the sports ball intro. What? I don't know.
that they're just playing it during a football game. They do that. Disney pays the big bucks to. That's a lot of eyes. I mean, none of us.
What's up, boys?
Hey, Drew.
Hello. We've got some more
Tommy,
people here.
Finally.
Hello.
People who know something
Drew,
about sports.
Hey, Drew. How you going?
Good, man. How are you guys?
Ray, do you want me to start sharing right now, or do you want me to wait?
If you can just start streaming it, start sharing it. I'll put it just down. I won't put it up yet, but I can see it in my screen.
I need to know what the score is, man.
We can keep. I'll keep the audio off until you're ready.
Okay. Cool. So guys, we're just looking through some comments already coming through thick and fast. Thank you, everyone. Through YouTube, and I think let me see maybe all destinations. I'm not shown all. Stuff on. Is there stuff on Facebook?
I know a few people watching on Facebook.
Okay, here we got another one from Saltified. Here, Drew, what do you reckon? Really hoping we see Shelby's vision of KHONSHU at the end of the trailer. Yeah, similar as well. And the game just started, Saltified said. So,
was that really Shelby's version? Someone else come up with that first. So, whoever was saying that, get to know your Moon Knight, please. Just kidding. I call it the Shelby too, even though it is not somebody else's design. Dave M says that's my boy Big Drew, or Big Boy Drew.
That's one of the guys on Facebook I was talking about.
There you go.
Got his mate. He's Dave saying it's up. So yeah, we'll get that happening. I can see. Look, I mean, I can add it if you want to have a little look. Tommy, don't worry about the audio because it's there's a little geese at the moment.
Oh, this game's just getting started too.
Yeah,
I can flip the audio on. I just figured that while the game's on.
Yeah, do you want to? Yeah, maybe flip the audio. We'll keep the volume down a bit.
Sure.
Cute little outfits.
I was gonna say the Rams' new uniforms are pretty
keep
slick.
It down low for now.
What's a Ram?
Cool.
Thanks, Tommy.
Okay.
Is that okay, Ray?
Yeah, that's good. Perfect.
Is it? Okay, I'm gonna do a play-by-play. Okay, a bunch of guys in tight pants are all huddled down together. They used to call this a circle jerk. Now they're gonna ram each other's heads with.
We got another one. Colin Francois. Anyone know this dude? Bro, are you excited for Moon Knight Omni in April? I certainly am.
Oh yeah.
Bloody hell.
Do they have a price on that omnibus yet?
Aussie, it's about 175. So I think that's about what? 120 US, maybe?
Yeah, something like that.
That's pretty fast. Who's that dude? Number 25.
A lot of the Omni pre-orders I'm seeing through the site I get my subscriptions through are saying like 86, 87.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah, conversion rates, I'm not too sure.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. That's not so bad.
Are you drawing that, Tommy? Are you drawing those arrows? No.
This is really clear. However, you got the streaming in through here.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're going to get a copyright hit for playing this game through here right now.
We just got a question from Penguin. What was the ETA for the trailer? I believe someone on Facebook said it's going to be on at halftime. So that is, I mean, but we're coming on early just in case. So you never know. So we just.
I would expect halftime to be maybe in another hour and a half or so.
Oh, Jimmy.
Okay.
In this
a little bit of filler
in the late NFL season. They're building up to the Super Bowl, so there's lots of commercial breaks and.
Excellent.
I haven't watched
the game won't be done for another 3 hours or so.
So is this a pre-Super Bowl game?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a playoff game.
Okay.
The Super Bowl in Minneapolis a few years ago, and I really wanted to go downtown. It was middle of winter, very cold, and I wanted to go downtown and shoot a bunch of sports fans with a super soaker and watch them freeze to death. But I didn't do it because I'm a nice guy, not a vigilante.
Look, I just can't wait to see the US ads, US commercials you guys have got.
Oh, especially during football games, they're the cream of the crop.
Yeah, I'm sure
it's the absolute worst.
It's all medication, I think.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And just make sure
you need to get your penis art. It's all that kind of stuff.
Sorry, Tommy, I've blotted you out there with this comment. Then they got that Lemmy collection in March. Penguin asked, when did the game start? I don't know, last 10 minutes?
Who gives a
Yeah,
fuck?
about
Come
8:15.
Yep.
At least Eastern time. So 5 minutes ago.
on. Oh yeah. Oh, you're on Eastern, aren't you, Tommy? I always forget that Michigan is
I am the
an hour
superior.
ahead.
Where are you at,
Central
Ron?
can suck it.
He's in Grand Rapids.
Hey, no,
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't seen you, man. Congratulations. You got married since the last time I spoke
Oh,
to you.
that's
true. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Thank you,
congrats,
thank
man.
you.
All these,
She
it's
keeps
awesome.
coming
All
down,
these,
giving me
like,
a dirty eye, so it's pretty good.
these life moments that occur, it's great. I think, Tommy, I think I
They just
met
circled
you
that
when
guy's
you had,
butt.
like, one kid. Didn't you just have one kid when I met you?
No.
When you met me,
Yeah, I think you only had
Yeah,
one
I
child.
know.
Oh, when you
one
met?
son.
I'm trying to think. I don't even know if Remy was born at that time, but
Yeah.
I do know that you graciously allowed him to
Yes.
to be on the podcast when he was just a little one, and I know that he still
Yes.
loves that. So
Oh, that's awesome. I think that was on the same episode Bemis swore. So
yeah, no, he got the I mean, we pre-recorded the question, but he got to ask a question to Max Bemis, so that was really special. So
Oh yeah, that was
never
yeah,
forget
that was really cool. Yeah, that
And,
what
was
should the football players do next?
oh, we got the power.
They should take a knee. That's what they should do.
No, if they take a knee, then the clock's going to stop. We need
I
them to
don't mean
play
that.
as consistently as possible, so it
I
goes
meant
as
Black
fast
Lives
as
Matter,
possible.
buddy. Black Lives Matter.
Is this like soccer where they take a dive? Do they milk penalties in this game?
They'll
you
try to.
go.
I played football for like 10 years, and yeah, I mean, when you get towards
A lot
the
of milking
playoff
there,
games,
Drew,
they'll
or-
start doing real weird shit, like
Nah.
just taking a knee to
Cold,
stop the clock.
unmilkable udders. They milk the
Thank you, Soviet Samurai. Well, hang on. We're doing this because of the commercial we're waiting for, aka the
Oh,
trailer.
here's Microsoft Surface.
But it's a little bit of fun.
What if they
A little
gave it
bit
to
of
us
fun.
right now and we just got to be done?
That's it.
So
Well,
far we've
exactly,
got
look.
credit cards and
Technically, it could drop now. You don't know. Like
we are.
gotta
By
be
the
on
way,
board.
we are getting a copyright strike on this video. I'm sure you know they're gonna take it
Yeah,
down.
well,
Probably.
yeah, I was just gonna say, Ray, maybe you should say frequently that you are making no profit off of
Yes,
this
very
video
good.
stream.
Thank you, Tommy.
flash
There's
that on the
absolutely
screen.
no.
This is a
Oh yeah, I will
simply a
actually.
fan volunteer.
Let me just create that banner.
Just have it go through the top. We aren't making any money off this, and we don't want
And as
to.
we also use my pirated friend's account,
Put it all out
but
there,
it's
man.
working.
Speaking of Max Bemis, told Drew the Bemis run was trash, and he was all, "Bro, I think I'm gonna like it." And then I read it and was like, "Damn, that sucked."
Yeah, I had a rough time. Like I understood what
really-
was going
I
on.
actually-
It just was not. It was not. I don't know. You could tell an old punk rock dude with cringy humor wrote it.
Yeah, that would be me.
I,
Let's see if I
I
can do
really
you justice,
enjoyed
Tommy,
the
one
Bemis run. I had a because I thought the art was just incredible, and it was kind of pulpy and poppy, and it had also been several years too since we had a new Moon Knight run, and I was craving a new series. So
True. I think
I
if
don't
I'd
know.
read
I
it in a
was
different
a little
context, I
bit
would have liked
maybe
it a
more
lot
of an
more.
apologist on it, but I still really enjoyed it.
I thought it was fine. Max is a friend of mine, so I was just like stoked that somebody I know was writing Moon Knight.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it's, I've just said it's not my favorite run. Even
But
if it's
some
a
of the
friend
stuff he
mine.
did with it was
It
really
has-
cool. I thought like the
Yeah,
collective
certain
thing or
parts.
the whatever
Yeah.
they're called, the bunch
The
of dudes
collective,
combined
The
into one. was
collective,
really
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it was cool parts. It's just
had
it
good-
got he said it before. He was kind of heading mentally. His head was kind of heading down as he was right, and he was still trying to do his job and trying to do stuff, but he was like not quite right in the head a little bit, and so
Mhm.
his writing kind of suffered, and that's why it's really ended.
Honestly,
No,
Ray,
no.
I really enjoyed reading it more after listening to the episode that you guys had him on.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. I think there's that understanding from Bemis at least that this is. So I'm just trying to get Daniel in. He's Just waiting to see if it needs approval. Yeah, it's not my favorite as well. I think he's got some great ideas in there.
Is he still
but
writing?
yeah, I mean,
like comic wise,
yes.
Has he done Marvel stuff
Yeah,
recently?
he's on
mostly his
on
own
Valiant
stuff, right?
Comics.
Mm-hmm.
He did Savage on Valiant Comics, and some other stuff as well. So, Crane Adams. Noel, this is for you. What would KHONSHU say?
Yeah. You are my son. Everybody knows that.
The way these comments pop up, like this is a really clean format you got running here.
It is, yeah. StreamYard.
I've never seen this site before.
Great guns.
Yeah, StreamYard is cool,
Yeah.
man. And there's a little duck up in the top left. That's cute.
I was just going to compliment the duck.
Oh, the duck in headphones. That's cute. Quack, quack.
Little duck. Daniel, I don't know if you... here we go. I can see him. Let's add Daniel in. Daniel,
Bring him on in.
hello.
Daniel.
Greetings.
Yes, Daniel's in the house. I think we're just going to wait
Hey,
on
Daniel.
Josh. He's Josh is I think he's, what did he say in our thing? He's going out to dinner or something, but he'll be jumping in soon. So yeah. So Daniel, we've got the
from this video. I just saw that. That's great.
We've got the Daniel, we've got the game on. Are you a sports fan?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Okay, right. Explain American football to our international viewers.
Oh God, yeah.
Go for it.
That is way too much pressure to put at me at this time of night. I'm going to
Ray could
execute
explain
my
it better than
American
any of
rights
us.
and plead the fifth.
Yeah, Ray could explain it better than any of us Americans could. Even the guy who
Oh, yeah,
played
that-
for 10
that-
years.
So I haven't watched in ages,
Football's
but
fun.
we're definitely going to probably get it at halftime because that's the only time they can squeeze in commercials that are longer than like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Seconds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Maybe between the first quarter and second quarter.
True.
Maybe.
Thanks. Hey guys, can I I'll give a stab at this game, right? So conceptually, right, the idea is you guys have got a playbook that you have heaps of different strategies, right? And it's just all about obviously getting that pigskin over the line. But you can take out other guys, right? While the other guy's running. Oh, I'm sure that's
Yeah,
basically
there's
isn't it?
intricacies that go around that, but it's essentially it's not much different than soccer, just with a lot of starts and stops.
And a lot more homoerotic.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Honestly,
all
my
good.
football
but-
knowledge begins and ends at the water boy.
And Ray, you know rugby quite well, and at least in
Yes,
my
yep.
understanding of rugby, while the terminology is a little bit different with the scrums and the this and the that,
Mhm. Yep.
you know, I think probably the closest partnered sport in the world to American football is rugby.
Okay.
Similar size pitch and similar size, with the stop and start of play. But whereas
Yeah.
with like world football or soccer, as we call it in the United States, Premier League, La Liga,
Mhm.
that's like kind of like hockey, constant movement, which makes watching that sport quite a bit of fun for me at least.
Yeah.
American football is still fun to watch in that it does take a lot of incredible strategy
The Soviet samurai has it.
in mapping out and kind of planning like, hey, these are the strengths of the other team, and we get X number of chances throughout 4 quarters or however long, 60 minutes of play plus with the extended time. So it can be quite a bit of fun to watch.
Yeah. Oh no, it looks pretty cool.
And it
I know-
does take, for as much as Noel's talking shit,
That was a lot of
I'm not the biggest sports fan, outside of
hours.
Premier League soccer, but
Premier League, yeah.
but still, it is incredible
Well,
what these guys do with their bodies.
We'll
Yeah,
get
especially
our
their
expert.
concussions.
Yeah, we'll get our expert Josh Geronimo. He's a big fan. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he
So,
is a big football.
so we'll see. And of course, Drew as well. I played rugby for about 8-9 years as well.
Really?
The big difference, the big difference is that you. Oh, what was that? What was that, Martha?
Every time you say someone's name without the sound clip in it from the show, I like catch myself waiting for it to happen. Waiting for Geronimo.
Like the power of Chad.
Yeah. See, that's better. Probably get him.
Which I know that I think. By the way, if anybody's watching live, I know that Chad probably wanted to be on with us, but he has a special anniversary today. So big up to Chad and big up to his partner. And
there we go.
Yeah.
I know that I miss him a lot. I haven't spoken to him in a long time. So
Chad's a good one.
But hey, check out my recent eBay acquisition.
Nice.
Hey, you know what, Daniel? I heard some rumors that Lego may, with their Marvel series, they may actually be putting out some Moon Knight Lego sets over the course of the next few months.
Can you imagine if they did the
I heard.
Like I mean, that would be. I'd buy 3 sets for just collecting and 1 set to play with. I bought the Noel. You'd probably like this, but for Christmas, one of the gifts that I gave my wife was the Seinfeld Lego set. I don't know if you've seen that.
I'm gonna look that up right now.
We had such fun. We had such fun because my wife and I we've never done something like that before.
Right.
And I love Legos. My kids love Legos, and we had such fun building that together over a few nights. And my kids are loving playing with it. But you get a little Newman, and
This is
all the
cool looking.
It's awesome.
That's so funny. Yeah, my wife just helped the 5-year-old put together a Frozen 2 set today and almost chucked it out the window. So I'm sure that Seinfeld set would be a lot more fun.
Yeah, probably, maybe not in your house.
I just didn't realize how complicated those things are now. It's it says for ages 5 and up, but man.
Well, my wife and I, we spent maybe an hour and a half the first night, and we only got through the first bag or the second bag, and there were 7 or 8 bags, But that's, I don't know. It's as crazy as it is. It was a lot of fun. Ray, did you? I don't know in Australia, but did you ever watch Seinfeld, the American comedy series?
That was. Oh no, absolutely. 90s, it was big. It was I think I watched.
Ray,
I watched the whole series.
Your character for the rest of the live stream should be Concussion Guy. So did you watch Seinfeld? No, what? What's that? I don't know what that is.
What's a Seinfeld? No, but
what the fuck? The internet.
I did. Seinfeld was hilarious. Towards the end, it kind of petered off, I think. But yeah.
I was after.
But why do you? Yeah.
My friend just goes. Do you think they'd ever put out a Moon Knight Lego set that's just Bushman's face and a little helmet?
I hope so. That's a question. Do you think we'll get Bushman? Do you think we will get Bushman in the series?
They cast some. I mean, they never said who it was, but they cast some guy who looked like he could play him. Yeah,
that's true.
I was thinking that maybe in a flashback.
Yeah,
just in a quick little montage. Maybe there would be some flashbacks, and then maybe for a season 2. But it does seem like Ethan Hawke is going to play a significant role. I've read and seen a few videos that seem to suggest that Ethan Hawke may be playing Randall Spector.
Yeah, I saw that today too.
Yeah,
that's a big. I mean,
all those said that this morning, and I was like,
all the comics, all the comics with Randall are jacking up. So
yeah, I don't know.
And but the Sun King business, I don't think that's realistic. I think that's too far of a stretch. Even though the Sun King character that Bemis helped create, Ethan Hawke looks a ton like him. It just, I don't know. It doesn't really seem realistic.
Yeah.
But
what do you think?
Yeah,
how close? Let's go from
Cara
everybody so far
sorry.
And see what percentage
you haven't missed it.
of the origin do you think they're going to stick to with the show? I don't think they're going to do the origin very close at all.
Doesn't seem like it. It seems like Mark is
it's going to be very
something like that. At
I
least
reckon
that's
an
in the
archaeologist or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but in the previews, it almost seems like he's in the museum and he's attempting to like take something, and so maybe he's not, just a thief. Maybe he's doing something honorable. Maybe he's trying to protect an artifact or something like that. But but they made Oscar Isaac look, at least in the trailers, like he is far less
mercenary-esque.
Yeah, well, and when I say Menchie, I don't mean Doug Mensch. I mean like Oscar Isaac has a character about him in real life. You see that a little bit in his Poe Dameron character in the Star Wars franchise, but they've made him, at least in the trailers, really seem to like be quite timid. And part of that is in like that first voiceover in those clips that we got, where it's like he's speaking in a maybe even a British accent. And he just seems kind of like young and inexperienced, and it's, so I'm getting the feeling that they're gonna absolutely deviate from the classic origin. And
I honestly think that's probably like his Stephen Grant persona.
It could be, yeah,
because it would kind of make sense.
But Stephen Grant is generally like super confident, right?
No, like he's confident when it comes to stuff from Wall Street and stuff like that. But like if you look at some of like the Bemis stuff, whenever they have like in Mark's head when it's like Mark fighting Jake Lockley, Steven's the one standing there. It's like, oh guys, come on, don't fight, come on guys.
Yeah, but in past runs he's been very kind of macho. So yeah, that's a good point. But
Mario says Jake, asking if it's Jake. It could be Cabby-esque. So yeah.
But Jake too also is like the doesn't give an F type of guy about anything.
But again, I think they're really going to play with the characters, like the way that we understand them or know them from the comics. So
I think there'll be a few people in the group who are going to be pretty pissed off about some of the things they changed.
Oh, absolutely.
That's I keep trying to push, just like be open, be happy that we're getting a Moon Knight series at all.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
You've really got to manage the expectations.
5 years ago this would ever happen. So
well, then who do they have that wrote Moon Knight? They have two of the guys that are on production for the show, right?
Who have written Moon Knight before?
Yeah, they have two guys at least.
Not that I've heard of.
Moorhead and Benson. Benson's not Mike.
Who worked on it at least? Maybe not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not then. I thought I heard that because they've been doing a lot of that with recent series. Like I know they had one of the guys who did that run of Hawkeye actively working in the production team for the Hawkeye series.
Yeah, Matt Fraction, they had him on, but I mean it's because they pretty much ripped off all of his ideas. If he wasn't, I think people would have been pretty pissed off. I mean, it's the only Hawkeye run to even speak of almost ever, so it's like if they didn't have him involved, and he's a really funny guy, and I know he has been doing more and more Hollywood kind of work, but I think they should. I mean, when Marvel Studios first started, they actually had people like Bendis and stuff in meetings. They had comic writers in meetings. They had I forget what they called it, but there was like the way Lucasfilms kind of has a group for Star Wars, like a hive mind sort of. They had a similar thing where they brought in people like Brian Michael Bendis and I'm forgetting some of the other ones who were in there. Mark Miller might have even been in there, but they've sort of phased that out, and they haven't been talking to comic book writers for a while. So
can I Noel? Sorry, just if I can interrupt you real quick. I was just checking IMDb. And it credits George Clooney as directing an episode of this show, Moon Knight.
That's a rumor.
Yeah, I heard that. As
been a rumor for a while.
Yeah.
I mean,
really, I hadn't seen that yet, but it's on IMDb is capturing that right now. So, but Don Perlin is I think Doug mentioned Don Perlin. I guess they're just cited as creators. Yeah. Hey guys, but I don't see any other writing credits.
Yeah. Like Mario just said, IMDb is fan edited. It's like Wikipedia. It's like I'm gonna put my name on there just to fuck with them later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Noel Tate, how on the Moon Knight series?
Well, hang on, guys. Let's go back. Eric asked, "Do you think the Moon Knight series is based on the Jeff Lemire run of the character? Do you think there'll be elements of Jeff Lemire in there?"
Oh,
I think they're going to take a lot of the trippiness from it as an influence for sure.
A little of the elements, yeah. Because, just like that whole scene where we see Moon Knight, like, beating up, like, what looks like either, like, a werewolf or, like, a minion of Anubis. Like, if you go back and look at the very first trailer we got, like, a few months ago, that first scene, there's, like, it looks like there's nothing there. So either that was before they did, like, post-editing or whatever, because, like, it's, clearly like CGI.
They did that with the Spider-Man trailer in the Statue of Liberty fight too. So it could be
edited out or edited.
See, that's what I was thinking, but it also could play into like oh, he's not fighting anyone kind of thing.
One thing I keep kind of thinking too, and I don't know how realistic this is, but Marvel, it's not beyond Marvel to give us, even if in the trailer we get tonight, something that comes from a single episode in the entire 6 that we're getting or whatever.
Absolutely.
And we might be making all these speculations over something that we don't even have to worry about. That's something that keeps crossing my mind too.
Well, when I spoke to Rebecca, like she was saying, rightly so, that Disney Plus and Marvel are very good at avoiding spoilers. So I reckon what we'll see will be parts of episode 1 and 2, if not just episode 1. I mean, they kind of did that with Hawkeye.
Gave away stuff from episode 6, though.
It did, but very little about him in a tuxedo just running. But a
little bit of the like where the Christmas tree, the Rockefeller Center stuff. There's a little bit of that in there.
Yeah, a little bit.
But they didn't give away the big stuff. But
no.
How crazy is it that it's the night of the trailer and we still don't know who anybody's playing besides Oscar?
Oh no.
Well, I mean, look at how long it took them to. They didn't even confirm Oscar was going to be Moon Knight. They just kind of let us assume, and they're just like, "Oh, what? Oh, yeah. He's going to be Moon Knight."
Was the first reveal really when he put the Instagram post up with him?
I think so. The "We Are Moon Knight" post.
Yeah,
we are. Yeah,
that's pretty amazing.
I think it was, and he had,
a lot of that. I don't think they allow a lot of their actors
comic
to do
panels.
that.
He had the comic panels, like,
and it was just like,
and that was pretty rad. Just like the, kind of dig into his creative process a little bit. Hey, Bad Deal Dude, I think commented, Ray, you posted a comment, just about, George Clooney directing an episode maybe themed around Stephen Grant, and that's kind of a cool approach too. I think that for as much as I want crazy action, and I want Moon Knight, and I want crescent darts, and I want the gadgets, and I want, just tearing people to shreds, as much as I want that. Of course, the way that the Marvel Cinematic Universe has taken many of their Disney Plus shows, and even with the Netflix ventures, I do wonder, and that I think Bad Deal Dude is kind of leaning into something there, of maybe they are going to episode by episode explore a different aspect of.
That'd be cool.
Imagine Clooney's directing the episode with Midnight Man, and it'd be perfect.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, that would be so awesome.
Yeah. When you're going through all the things that you said you wanted to see, Tommy, I've realized what I want to see is like a bumbling kind of James Bond, Mark Spector. From the backup stories.
From the backup stories. Yeah. Mario, the character we see in episode 1 will be Mark Jake Stephen after he's had his brain fried by Khonshu. Yeah. That could definitely be.
And then
the
other episodes will go backward.
But the DID is like,
I
hope they don't. I hope
we are in our first commercial.
They don't have
break
Khonshu,
here, though, friends. So,
yes.
At least our first significant commercial break.
I need to buy a new Apple phone.
She was good in Community.
Yeah.
I love that dude too.
He's good in a lot of things.
Haven't seen him ever.
Magenta Max. Will we get this taken off if we just talk shit about all the commercials? Like, I would never.
Yeah.
What is it?
We won't get them as sponsors, that's for sure. Yeah.
I'm sure we want quick.
Oh, Josh is almost ready. Jumping on in a few minutes, just finishing up. He's watching the stream though. So Josh, can't wait to get your thoughts on the NFL. Who's winning? Who's the best player? Who's the MVP?
Who's the worst player? Who's got the best butt?
Who has the best color combo?
Who has
I like
best butt
the
color?
blue and yellow.
Yeah, blue and yellow. It's pretty superhero. Oh, here's a Disney commercial.
Nothing yet.
Maybe it's
We've got Disney commercial. We're getting closer.
no, now we're on the slide.
No, I
What is
love it.
this?
This definitely feels like that episode of South Park where they're waiting for the new Terrence and Phillip trailer, and they're watching that horrible Russell Crowe show, and it's like the whole way through.
We shall have our Superior 6 when Josh arrives.
I think the good thing, though,
Uh,
Daniel, is that when it comes to Moon Knight, I think it's such a targeted audience that Disney and ABC would not possibly try to like bury the ad so far deep into the program, trusting that a bunch of comic book nerds are going to watch this football game. You know,
Okay.
I think halftime
This is a
probably
blip.
more realistic. So maybe
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the next 30, 40 minutes.
So, listeners, get your popcorn, get your drinks, just, pot around.
Speaking of that, I'm going to refill mine.
Yeah.
Did
I can see some-
anybody here, and no spoilers on my end,
Mhm.
but I
Yes,
had the
yes.
great pleasure to take my son to go see Spider-Man together in a movie theater, and we were the only ones in the movie theater. It was
Oh, nice.
perfect in
Oh, wow.
all the ways. So, like, for safety regulations, but also for experience, it was amazing. And the theater did a great job, and they had great service. And boy, I really love Spider-Man. So I don't know if everybody has had a chance to see it, but I thought
Yep.
No Way Home
I have,
was just
yep.
incredible.
Oh yeah.
One of the top movies, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I ran out of the theater and started texting Ray immediately.
yeah,
I was basically walking out the front door and texting her, okay, we need to talk about this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
It's just one of those films that you just have to
Yeah, it just
debrief afterwards.
it hit every chord, you know. It hit the heartstrings, but it had the action. It
It had the
had
Daredevil chord for me.
Oh
How
my
cool
gosh!
is the Daredevil? Come
Oh
on.
my gosh! So
I don't care
cool.
about
And it was
spoiler.
like my son.
No,
my
it's
son
been
didn't
out for a while.
understand it.
Yeah.
My son
Mhm.
didn't understand it, so I was
Did you
like
turn to him
sitting
like,
there
"You
trying
fucking
to
nerd, it's
explain it
Daredevil."
to him. Like, didn't you watch this brutal, mature, audience-only series with me when you were 3 years old?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was nice to be. I went opening like daytime, like on a Friday, and there were it was usually I've like went and saw Eternals. Someone had just mentioned Eternals or Black Widow, I guess. Yeah, but that I actually saw at night. But Eternals during the day, and there was like me and like 4 other people. And then, but for Spider-Man, actually, and usually it's that way for that theater at that time. But there was like kind of a lot of people in there, and I was like, that's why I've only seen it once. Normally, I've seen an MCU movie 3 times by now, but just the one time.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
so where I had my first job, so I'm a high school teacher, but where I started teaching was in a rural area in the state that I live in, and there was a kind of a larger city nearby, and there was a really nice movie theater there. And one of the greatest pleasures that I had, that I've only experienced a few times since then, is going to that movie theater or going to a movie theater and seeing a movie in the middle of the day when I'm able to, and not having anybody else in the movie theater. And so I get the entire space to myself. And I have to tell you, if you've never had that experience, it is one of the greatest pleasures of life.
Yeah,
to sit in a
fantastic.
movie theater and just be by yourself and have all the effects and have everything happening. But oh my gosh, I missed that, and it was great fun. And that's kind of what I got to have with my son on Friday.
Geronimo!
That's awesome. Hey,
guys.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, but Tommy, that was a great
Hey, Josh.
experience. I mean, what was his name? Yeah.
What's up, everybody?
Okay.
And Ray,
let me
you get
give
to
us the
you get to do that
play-by-play,
pretty
Jeff.
soon too, as your son grows up.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
when
know
he's
what
a
the
bit
movie
older.
theater situation is in.
Oh no,
you
yeah,
know, 'cause
it's open. Yeah.
Are you in? Are you? Because you moved last year, right? Like, are you still in the Sydney area or?
Oh no, yeah, I'm even closer to the city. So we're like 7-minute bus trip to the city. So yeah, no, it's good. The cinemas are cool. I'd like the not trying to sound elitist, but I like the step ups. You know how you get cinemas different tiers and you get the bigger seats and all that.
Rich guy over here.
You know, no, no, because you know how anyone and everyone can watch something from home now. So you've got to make it a cinematic experience, and so yeah, definitely enjoy those creature comforts. Josh, it's good to see there's nothing behind you by way of the bats.
Yes and no. It's kind of covered. I had to move stuff around, so I have a Court of Owls mask covering up Batman poster there.
Oh, you said it again.
That's all right. I'll go and post it.
Oh, don't worry. There's one right there. Don't worry.
That trailer, though, I gotta say, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to Robert Pattinson.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Was that you and I, Ray, who were talking about that? Yeah. The more we see, the less we're interested.
Well, I mean, again, this is just my view, but yeah, it just seems similar, like the similar vein of what the other films have been doing. I'm excited about the Riddler. I think the Riddler's going to be pretty. But then again, that's always the case, isn't it?
Paul Dano,
it's a villain.
Isn't Paul Dano Australian too?
Might be. Probably.
That means you need to see it. There's a fellow countryman in it, right?
Yeah.
I see every movie every American is in ever.
Wow.
And Canadian.
But hang on, what's that dude was Captain Boomerang or whatever. He was Aussie as well.
Jay Long or Jai Courtney.
Yeah. So Josh, since you're the newest one here, thoughts about this trailer? What do we expect? Are we going to see the identities? Are we, what do you like to see? What would you like to see in the trailer?
Coming up at halftime. It just said.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Halftime. There it is.
Only an hour and a fucking half away.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Josh,
20 minutes of game time, but it'll be like an hour.
Yeah, you're our football.
I don't know. It won't be that long, but what time is it right now? It's 9 o'clock.
It's 100 o'clock.
I'd say like 9:30, 9:45. So
Paul
Dano's from New York. David says.
Is he really? I thought I read somewhere he was Australian.
I don't know. I've never seen him in anything else.
Half Aussie.
You guys?
He was
Josh.
He played the preacher character in There Will Be Blood with Daniel Day-Lewis. He's been in. He's kind of become a character actor, but he's excellent.
Yeah, I like his creepy vibe.
Yeah, but So Josh, what are you hoping to see in this trailer?
I'm just excited to see anything, to be honest. Like I said, I was listening to these you guys talk.
A wide palette. Yeah.
Yeah, I just lost my train of thought. What was I going to say? Yeah, I mean, I'm just happy to see anything. Yeah, it is surprising how we don't know any casting at all besides Oscar. It's really wild. Yeah. So, I'm just happy to see anything.
I thought you were about to say you'd be happy to see the Moon Knight limo, the old the long Warren. That would be cool.
Oh, yeah, that would be neat.
I would be thrilled to see the limo.
Me too. We're not going to see it. That sucks. Now I'm disappointed. To fill
time, I would absolutely die if we see Tiger up here.
That'd be super cool.
I'd love to as well. Is this a robot? Is that a robot, or is someone just very patriotic for Russia?
Is that the Russian flag?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
There's even more. If it starts saying Trump, I'm out of here, man.
Oh, here we go. I would love it from Car Eternal. Talking about.
Yep.
Yes, I would bite my nuts. for a mooncopter.
And I would ask Car Eternal if they could comment on what that mooncopter should look like. You know, that crescent shape, or like the classic copter, the classic Frenchy copter, or
Angel wing.
The crescent.
No, I want like a 1960s CIA helicopter spray painted silver, but really poorly.
I was reading the Resurrection Wars stuff not that long ago because I'd never visited it, and I just kept imagining how cool it'd be if they had him doing like one of those aerial fight scenes, kind of like they had in Falcon and Winter Soldier, but it's just him acting like a lunatic, flying with his cape around.
Yeah,
you know, when he like swoops into the thing to beat Morpheus's ass, and then he just dips out and blows it up. It'd be like Falcon, but way less like well done.
How gadgety do you think we're gonna get?
I think probably
very
slow.
Next season, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're gonna really steer away from the whole Batman thing. I don't know if we're gonna get a lot of. I don't even know if we're gonna get crescent darts.
I think it's
Rebecca and I wanted to see an inside joke on Batman. She wanted to see like, you know, a flurry of bats or something. Some just like really weird reference. That would have been cool.
Yes.
Oh yeah, this one as well. CMK7. Beep boop beep boop boop. Will we get crescent darts?
I
think so. For sure.
Some variation. Just like the whole fact that like his outfit sort of like Guyvers onto him in this show, just kind of, it really does show that they're gonna go more to like the sort of supernatural side of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. That was football. No, I think Dan's tea is done.
Russell here.
Yeah,
Russell says,
making myself
Hawk is Black Spectre. I'll give away a free pro. I hope. That's who I hope he really is. If I'm
cool seeing his full get up in live action would be.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
Dr.
awesome.
Doom. You never know. We have no idea.
Yeah. Ethan Hawke is Dr. Doom.
Fantastic Four is coming, people.
Yeah, I need that accent though. I need a Latvian accent or some
Mole Man. That'd be Mole Man.
How about building up to
man? Mountain Marco. I'm gonna piss you.
But building up to some type of Midnight Suns into what we've seen previewed before as different ideas. Do you think that with Blade, like maybe there will be a Midnight Suns?
I hope so.
Project
in
the works.
I mean, they have to do it. I mean, if we're going to get Ghost Rider as well,
didn't he mention it when he did the big like several project reveal a couple years back? He just mentioned something about how cool Midnight Suns was. He didn't say they were working on it, but he said something about the group of supernatural heroes.
I mean, they could do some Midnight Suns with what
I would lose my mind
already.
Yeah.
There keeps being rumors abound about a new Ghost Rider too, but a lot of it is like the "we've got this covered" type shit.
Yeah,
but it's start somewhere.
There's a rumor too that Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider will appear in some capacity, maybe even in I think it's in Doctor Strange.
Yeah, the multiverse of madness.
Could you imagine? Oh my god,
hey,
Nicolas Cage!
Yeah, awesome. I'd be up for that. Hey, Conquer Lord, yes, do it.
Oh, Conquer Lord.
That'd be fantastic.
Donald Trump starring as Conquer Lord.
I love it. Greatest idea ever. We need to make it happen.
You saw him in Home Alone 2. Now.
and an episode of Nightman.
I think Trump should be the Bi Beast. That guy's got enough
he's
chins
got
to look like he's got two faces.
Two faces, yeah. You better
like,
believe
do you guys remember that show from the 90s, The Nightman?
Mm-mm.
No,
oh my god.
I know Nightman from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
So he was from Malibu Comics. He was created by Englehart. And so they did a TV show, and it was like super 90s. Like because his secret identity is he's a jazz musician. So the opening credits is like just this jazz solo. If you look at, you're just like, oh, how much cocaine did they do to make this, and how are they still alive? But like, there literally was an episode where there was this guy who was a shapeshifter, and he transformed into Donald Trump in order to get money out of a bank. And you can just tell because they made the biggest deal about it in the credits, like, oh, it's special guest star Donald Trump, oh. But then you can clearly see he wasn't even on set. They had a green screen behind Trump, and they filmed it in like one of his like offices or something, and then superimposed him in for the scenes. I'm just like,
yeah,
that's commitment right there. That's commitment.
That yeah.
You know, there was
you got scared that hit.
Sorry, Ray, go for it.
No, I better steer away from it. I was going to ask a political question, but I'll let that go.
You can ask me later.
Oh, there's some sort of dog pile situation occurring on the screen. Oh. I assume it's something related to the footballs.
No, Stan, that's called a circle jerk.
Less America. Yeah. There was a series, or it wasn't a series, it was maybe an annual 2016, 2017. I want to say it was like a Spider-Gwen annual or a Spider-Woman annual. But MODOK was in it. But they recreated MODOK and stylized MODOK after Donald Trump at the time. So that was I know that I have a few.
I have that.
I know, yeah. So I know that I have a few copies, but that's, I don't know. I think that's super interesting that we can use the comics as an opportunity to, I don't know, have conversations or bring people together. I just think that is so cool. And but
what?
They got Guillermo in a Geico commercial.
Yeah.
Oh, Guillermo. It's funny because I was actually watching What We Do in the Shadows before I jumped on the call.
Oh, yeah?
How far are we?
Ray, do Australians and New Zealanders find What We Do in the Shadows as funny as we do?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
It's, it's right up our alley for humor as well. So
yeah,
absolutely. What are we like half an hour away or something? I'm just trying to.
I can't see the clock because of our heads.
And it's commercial.
Let me. Is this cinema?
Oh, I can look on the.
Yeah. What's that one? Let me just change the layout. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, there you go.
There's a football guy with a cape on. No,
we can't see a clock right now because it is a commercial. Once the actual game starts back up, we'll be able to see.
Dave says
about 20 minutes out.
Well, it is in the second quarter.
Guys, this is it.
Oh, this is it. This is the trailer. Look, that looks like Oscar.
It's the night nurse.
The night nurse, and there's Brian Michael Bendis. Cameo appearance. There he is.
Bendis is looking thin these days, for real.
Oh, God, don't let that turd anywhere near this, man.
Sorry,
no
that was
Bendis bashing
a
here.
Michigan Department of Service commercial. Welcome,
Marlene.
I'm in Michigan. Eastern time, Noel. Eastern time, the superior time.
Speaking of, I don't know what zones you guys are in, but literally, where I am, we have no snow.
Did you guys get smashed?
Oh, we got smashed like it was the Hulk.
I'm in upstate New York, and we've been getting slammed since yesterday.
I'm over in western PA, and
yeah.
We got hit with 2 feet of snow in the course of one day, and it's still snowing.
Jeez, that's a lifestyle I just don't know.
Snow? I'm from Minnesota.
Yes, Ray,
Like,
we know you live in the
our
perfect
blood.
land of Australia where there's no
Oh,
snow
no.
to hurt you.
It gets hot. It's very humid as well. So it's hang on, we got CMK7. What did you say? Probably half an hour till half time. Okay. Cool. That's all right. Josh, are you enjoying the game? Look, you look riveted. I can see.
This is on like the fourth
Moon
game
Knight
I've
trailer.
watched.
Moon Knight trailer.
Today.
I will say that Matt Stafford was my quarterback for my Detroit Lions for many years, but the Detroit Lions are the cursed team of the NFL.
Okay, if there's one thing I know about football, because I'm from Minnesota, it's the Minnesota Vikings are the cursed team.
No.
In the NFL.
It's the Lions.
Is it really? Because everyone's always like,
Noel,
they just fired. I saw it on the news. They just fired the whole staff or something.
The Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are the most creative team in sports history because they always find a new way to lose. Okay, it is true. It is proven. There have been studies done. I'm telling you, the Detroit Lions are the most creative time in sports history.
Okay, this guy's gonna kick a ball.
Guys, actually something I just got reminded about with Rebecca. So what date? Because this trailer is going to show the date, no doubt, about when the show drops. When do we reckon it's going to? Yeah. Are we?
Seems like a lot of people are saying late March.
March
I saw a lot of March 30th.
If true, that would be awesome because that's going to be right around my birthday, and I cannot think of a better birthday present than just Moon Knight.
23rd.
So it's all for me, guys.
Sure. Well, Rebecca wants March
Moon
9.
Knight, it's all for me. You guys can watch. It's only because I let you guys.
But they with stars, celebrities' birthdays, they've done things with Robert Downey Jr., Simu Liu, Oscar Isaac's birthday is the 9th of March. So same birthday as Rebecca. Potentially, I don't know. It could be that early, maybe. I don't know.
It's usually about a month out.
15th.
I've seen a lot of people also post of like looking at the lunar schedule and like, hey, maybe it's gonna be on the full moon, but I think northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, the lunar schedule is always different.
Yeah. Oh, in Australia we have our own moon, so it's just totally different here.
Yeah, your own private moon that just orbits Australia.
That's it.
It is a significant continent, but so I don't really buy into that unless Disney would dig in and say like, hey, we're going to go with North America.
Yeah,
this is what the lunar schedule is. That would be pretty cool, but that would be pretty cool for us, not for everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I think it will definitely drop on a Wednesday, right? They've been dropping on Wednesdays, so we can narrow it down then. Yeah. So
unless they're moving Moon Knight to Friday for some reason. Maybe it's
maybe
Friday is
true.
Yeah, more violent night or something like that for a premiere of a show. I don't know. It's probably Wednesdays.
It's going to be X-rated, MA rated. So Disney
X-rated.
Plus. It's going to be from the Disney Minus channel. So
Deep throat starting to rise.
Oh, thank you, Joel. I do like to. It's a Blue Yeti. It's one of those stock standard podcast mics.
Oh, hey. Speaking of great comics, look what I just happened to find.
You just came on here to promote. Okay. I'm going to grab a leader record. I'll be right back.
This amazing comic book right here. It's just so amazing.
Let me give you the front there.
Yeah.
Daniel, let me see. No, that's me. No, Daniel, where are you? How can I give you the front like that?
I don't know.
There you go.
I'll hold
Solo layout. There we go. There you go. There we go.
This is a little funny book that I am writing and publishing and promoting and 50 million other things. Yes. If you like good supernatural stuff,
Hey, Daniel, let me mute the audio real quick, and so you can have some space. Hold on.
It's Russell Brand. Yeah. Okay. Here we go, Daniel.
But yes, it's my book, The Fringe Knight. It's a supernatural mystery series, which is actually set in an actual city called Erie. So, can't line it up any more perfect than that.
It's up to issue 5. Am I correct?
Yes. And for all of my patroonies out there, they've got something super awesome coming to them in the mail. Some of our international patroonies, it may take a little bit of time, but they're going to get something pretty cool.
I cannot wait. I've already got my bags and boards for them. Don't you worry.
Sweet.
Right.
So yay! Shameless self-promotion.
Yeah, why not? Jeez.
Yeah, why not?
We're promoting Pepsi now, apparently. So
Yep.
There you go.
Just out of the and ever since I was like my late 20s, I've lost the taste for Pepsi. Like I can still drink Coke, but like Pepsi,
Yeah, Pepsi. Yeah, I get a taste with Pepsi. Yeah.
And I really don't drink Coke all that much. I'm more of a ginger ale guy myself.
Ah.
As I'm 85 years old.
You Josh, you don't mind the odd Mountain Dew or I don't know what else they have. Dr. Pepper. Do you guys still have Dr. Pepper?
Oh, this right here is probably one of my absolute favorite runs of Moon Knight so far. Like,
oh yes,
Jed McKay, he nailed the character.
Yeah,
like
it's fantastic.
Like he even made like the Bemis stuff make sense in a way that you're not just like rolling your eyes.
Oh, Davum says apparently that halftime blurb we just skipped by confirmed March 30th.
Oh, we've got to keep our eyes on the prize, boys. Okay,
yeah,
March 30th.
I saw that comment. I wasn't sure what that was in reference to.
Okay. It was that little thing that popped up that was like, trailer coming at halftime or whatever. I think it showed the date on it too.
If anybody's live watching our stream right now, first of all, thank you. It's great that you're here too. But the way that our streaming service presents things, we can't see a lot of the information that's presented at the bottom of our screen because of the way that the video is presented. So
yeah, it'll be pretty bad if you miss the whole trailer. Well, we're kind of, talking.
That's why I'm glad
freaking out that there's Moon Knight on the screen. So trust me.
Ray, do you have a way to mute the video feed? I guess what I mean is mute like the participant feed.
There you go.
So that when the trailer does come on, we could
okay.
make sure that the full screen is available to our friends.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sure. Let me.
Thanks, David.
There's like 5 of you, so yeah. Well, I can do it, but I have to individually go and mute you guys one at a time. But I can do that. No, we can just be quiet. We'll just be quiet. No farting during the trailer, okay?
I mean,
that's no farting.
Like many of our Looney friends have said, it'll probably be posted on YouTube soon after it airs.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
But
and we're all gonna watch it 50 more times after that. So yeah,
tonight alone.
How's that?
That's like saying the sky is blue. We know that's what's gonna happen.
But Daniel and Josh and Drew and Noel and Ray, how's your feed right now? So that when it does air, is the fidelity? Excuse me, is the fidelity okay?
It's fine on my end.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Cinematic quality, cinematic. So, guys, can I just ask, guys, maybe then when it does come up, we'll just manually each just mute our microphones.
I'm gonna test something out. I wonder if I stop my cam. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say maybe if I stop my cam, it'll reduce like the box, but it just turns into a gray box.
Yeah. No. Yeah, true. I can once it's on, I'll put
Turns off the mic.
Full screen on. Yeah, put on the full screen. Cinema layout. I'll use that like this.
Oh, that's perfect.
What if your resume was more?
Football.
What if
Let's all watch this lady.
Apply to me Moonlight.
What X-ray? Pick X-ray.
No, that's Randall Spector.
Interview.
Marlene.
Why are you
Beautiful.
If you see someone smiling like that as a
I got it. An Indeed resume?
You got that job.
I do hope
so hard with a copyright strike.
Good for her.
Just
I do hope she push. I do hope she pushes on to bigger and better things. It's a good stepping stone. That ad.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There we go.
That's way too many S's for that. Yes.
Who said that? Someone say something? Yes? No? Oh yeah. Best Rail Bushman. Oh, Mario. Okay, how are we going for time here? Oh yeah.
MasterCard is working along.
Getting there.
Join MasterCard.
Should I? Let me just. Should we just? Oh no. I don't think it's going to happen this round, right? So
no, they'll make a big announcement of it being
I
halftime.
don't know. That
It's not halftime yet.
That woman looks an awful lot like KHONSHU.
Especially the bird-like beak.
The bird-like beak. I was about to say the statue or the bird, but yeah.
Somebody asked earlier, do you guys think they're going to use the bird skull KHONSHU?
Oh
Yeah.
No.
No,
I really
don't
want
think
them to, but I'm curious to see if they do.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand on the theory that I think that a lot of the Moon Knight we've seen in the little bits we've seen so far already is actually KHONSHU, not Moon Knight.
Just not always the same kind.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Taco Bell.
Maybe you just need
Taco Bell. Yummy. Bean burrito, baby.
That failed over here. We don't have it anymore.
Taco Bell failed?
Yeah, they opened a few here that's it's not
you might need an extra
popular.
hand later.
They
had
failed
Usman and
mainly
Gomez.
because they didn't have burrito on it.
Thus confirming that Australians are the superior race.
Online and in person. Help is here.
Australia, we love you. That's a money
So Mario's saying if you know them, they'll have a header on the trailer. Okay. Awesome.
They'll be quick though.
It's sitting on the stairs, your Sun King. Could well be. Thoughts on the suit, people? Thoughts on the suit? This is something to tide us over.
I was a
one.
little leery of the whole fact it was kind of mummy looking ish, but now seeing as how it just appears on him, it's not like something that he finds in the temple of KHONSHU and oh well, I'm gonna use this as a suit. No, it's like something that actually materializes over top of him. It makes a little bit more sense now.
I'm totally, Daniel, just to kind of speak off of you, I'm totally into the weird mysticism, the magic, because with Spider-Man, they totally teched him out, right? So I know that, and trying not to provide any spoilers, but at the end of
they take away the tech.
Spider-Man, they kind of make him the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and he's still there, and everything's good. But I kind of like the idea that Moon Knight is not going to be the Hawkeye Moon Knight, and not all the tech, and is leaning into the weird magic, the weird mystical. I'm really digging that, and I hope that's what I hope they kind of go for.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to go extra hard on that because all the other stuff they're trying to set up with it. With them bringing Blade and making a point to point out that they're bringing in supernatural stuff. I feel like they're going to use Moon Knight as a way to bridge all that as quickly as possible. And it's kind of cool because not a ton of the comic runs have gone full bore supernatural the whole time. So maybe
and he's beating the crap out of some creature. So
either my theory is it's either a werewolf or it's some sort of minion of Anubis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or it could be something like in the Lemire run where it's maybe not either. It's in his head. Because it goes back and forth between what Bobby and then a dog creature and then
it's all in your head.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I'm
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of hoping it's not in its head. Like, I feel like first, with your first outing into Moon Knight, don't go straight into the existential identity crisis stuff.
Oh, I want the exact opposite of that. I want the weirdest, most head trippy sort of like he could not throw a single punch and just go fucking super weird, and that's where I would be most happy.
And
If it's
that's
just some
cool too,
dude
but
cut
I
off
would
a
want to say
face,
that
it's
for
like,
like season
I want some
3,
weird
maybe.
shit like that.
I actually was looking at an article a minute ago trying to find something else, and there's a quote from Feige back when they announced it. He's like, "We haven't had a hero in a while that just jumps off buildings and gets into fights." So that was promising to read.
Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, I hope they meld the two, you know, like can get really weird and have some cool action scenes, but then what if it didn't happen, you know? It's just
Has anybody been reading The Dark Reign? Looking forward to the Moon Knight one shot.
Devil's Reign,
So
you mean?
my favorite thing that as soon as Fisk took over and he announced the Thunderbolts, the first person they got into tussle with was Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's like Rhino and freaking USA. Of course, US Agent joined him because he's such a freaking chode. Like anytime I read US Agent, all I read is Wyatt Russell's voice.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that figure's But like I love it. Like he's literally there stopping a mugging, and the Thunderbolts are like, "Oh, you're under arrest." And he's like, "Oh yeah, all right, come on."
Yeah, to all like 5 or 6 of them too.
One of which being the Rhino, and he's just like, "Come on."
Yeah.
Car Eternal, Moon Knight confirmed animal abuser. It looks like it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here's another ad.
It would be cool. Oh, hey, there's Jake Lockley. I mean, Stephen Grant.
Oh, that's Stephen Grant.
Oh no, the guy in the suit is Marlene.
Mm-hmm. The guy with the baby, that's Jake Lockley. Get it?
There you go. That's
Tiger.
What matters. When you do, it leads to amazing.
Despair.
Welcome to the
Gotta be
next
despair.
level.
It's despair.
Lexus NX.
Alexis. Anyone going to go out buy a Lexus now? Here we go.
Well, that's
this
the phone
looks
I just
cool.
got.
Me and
Ray,
Ray
do
are
you-
talking about this song all
Do you
the
have
time.
do you have a car, or do you just do public transportation?
Sorry, who was that? Me?
That was
Turn down
Tommy.
the
Do you have
commercial.
a car, or do you just have public transportation in Sydney?
Oh, no, I've got a car, but yeah, close enough to the city. But yeah, no, use the car a lot.
Yeah,
Pod
Ray did a
around, you
podcast
know.
on the car one.
We got a Subaru and a Honda. The
Latest
best.
hashtag challenge. And everyone on social media is trying me.
Oh, look,
I'm
this-
trending
yeah,
so
okay.
hard that hashtag common sense can't keep up. This is gonna get tens and tens of views.
Car Eternal, are you? was
We
that
made
Paul
lots of
Giamatti,
jokes about
or-
Rhino and how he poops on Tombs of Evil a little while ago. That dude just got shit shooting out the side of his mask.
No one wants to go near him. He stinks.
Yeah, he smells
You know-
so bad.
It's like
Real
some
talk, though.
elaborate process where he has to go to the guards and the rats and be like, "Guard, I have to make doo-doo. Prepare the evacuation chamber of my suit."
Did any friends here, Daniel, Josh, Drew, Noel, and Ray, did any of you not see Spider-Man?
Oh, I saw it twice.
No, I've seen it.
I
Yeah.
saw it.
Right, but has everybody seen it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, because in
Absolument.
Remember, there's a bunch of people
and this
watching
was-
right now, though, Tommy.
I know, and I get that. So I'm going to phrase this carefully. But in the scene around the Statue of Liberty, that was part of one of the trailers, where like the convergence is happening. But one of the silhouettes was clearly the Rhino.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Like
And
old Rhino.
you just see that so quickly. So I'm wondering if like that's just Marvel saying like, hey, Sony is allowing us to have a better partnership now, and we can have more fun, and we can play in the sandbox. I did really wonder if that's kind of what that's what that was all about.
Well, you see
feel like
Rhino
they did.
and Scorpion, and you see Craven, and there's
You say
there's a
Craven?
whole bunch-
Wow.
Yeah, Craven's there. I think that's the first one people pointed
Well,
out.
Yeah.
that was Jimmy Kimmel.
Ah, funny.
That's,
they are doing that.
But that's the running joke, right? Is that Jimmy Kimmel's going to play Craven the Hunter?
They actually, for real, they hired.
Aaron
Yeah.
Taylor Johnson, right?
The guy who
Yeah.
played Quicksilver in Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I'm
I
actually
think
really
that's a
excited
thing.
to see. I think he's going to be really cool as that role. As long
I
as
think
it's
he's.
well.
Yeah, I
I
like
think
him.
he's actually going to play the next Aunt May. I think that's how it's going down.
Oh, I was
What we
spoiled.
got here?
What spoiler? There was no spoiler.
I don't know if it
did.
was Car Eternal who asked or not. Somebody asked if anybody had been watching Peacemaker, and I finished all three
yeah.
the other day, and I think it's great
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah, I
They
heard
should
it
just
was
give-
great.
They should just give
Yeah,
James
that's
Gunn
right.
all of DC at this point.
Right?
Did James Gunn do?
Did he do the TV show?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
Oh yeah.
No kidding.
Oh wow.
It's his pet project.
No kidding.
Cool.
Like when
Hey.
when the studio saw like the first cut of the Suicide Squad, they like looked at James and was like, dude, take any character you want, make a TV show. We're gonna make it like an HBO Max exclusive thing. Who do you want? He like without missing a beat, he's like Peacemaker. They're like, really? Like, you don't want to do like Batman or like maybe a new Green Arrow? It's like, no, Peacemaker.
No, just go Peacemaker. Yeah,
Okay.
go for something obscure. Why not? Yeah.
It's a Ditko character, right?
That was a Charlton character. I do know that.
Did you guys
was it?
see the link that that Rebecca just posted in the Facebook chat?
No.
A picture
What
of
did you?
Elvira Lind and Oscar Isaac waiting for the Moon Knight trailer.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
put it in-
really?
I'll put it in the chat here.
Yeah. Hang on.
See,
Let's see if
that's
we
the
can
thing I
share it.
really
Can you
like
sh-
about
Can you share
Oscar.
it, Drew?
Is that
Yeah, I just put it in the chat for this.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I love how he's like just super committed to this role. Like he's like dude, this is like my first like superhero role. I'm gonna nail this. And just
Make it
watching
up
like
for
his
Apocalypse.
training videos and everything. Just you know he's gonna like mess some people up in this show.
Oh, for
Mhm.
sure.
Oh yeah, those
I just
training
keep
videos are
thinking back to
amazing.
when he posted his like fight training
Yep, that's what I was
way
just
way
saying.
way back, and how like badass some of the fight moves he was doing
Yeah.
are. Like he's gonna
He was
be rough.
stabbing a dude, so that's why I was like, we're gonna get Crescent Darts. We have to, right?
Mhm.
Like in those fight training simulations that were amazing.
How do we get Oscar Isaac to jump? on this
Peacemaker
live
was
stream?
created by Joe Gill, not Ditko. Well, I knew he was a Charlton thing. I just remember because of Watchmen. I know, the comedian is sort of based partly on Peacemaker, and a lot of those other characters were Ditko. Like the Question and stuff were Ditko characters. Thank you, Mario.
So how's the game
Also, you
going?
know what
Are
else
we
shut
still invested?
I'm not gonna lie, no one really cares, but the play that just happened a few minutes ago was absolutely insane.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. This is actually from a football standpoint. This is a
I have
pretty
not
good
been watching.
part.
Oh, yeah, we can see it now. Look, here we go. Commentary.
Well, to put it easy, the
Bandcamp is
team in blue is kicking ass.
One.
Yeah, they're
Okay,
really
thank you.
hauling ass.
That's all I need
Oh,
to
they
know.
smashed.
21
They
nothing.
smashed him.
Where are they
Oh,
from?
wow.
They were from St. Louis, but they're in LA now.
No, LA. Lame. Where's the other team from?
Oh my god.
Where are they
halftime's
playing?
coming up
Arizona.
soon.
Arizona.
Oh, Ugh, come on. Two awful places.
But yeah, it's in football standards, this second quarter is dragging ass.
Well, they just wasted like 5 minutes challenging a play that I could have told you right from the get-go was an incomplete pass. And they took like 5 minutes to review it.
Is there a lot at stake here, Josh? Is this like a big, not like
It's
a
going
final,
through the
but
This is a
Super Bowl,
play.
isn't it?
It's a playoff game, so whoever loses is done.
And whoever wins goes on to the
Yeah.
actual Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna put them up in
No,
the town
there's-
square and
there's-
shoot them all.
Or are we still too early for that?
No, this is just the first round. All
Okay,
this
got
weekend is just the first round. There's still 2 more weekends, and then in like 3 weeks, I think, then will be the Super Bowl then.
Okay. Awesome. Because I hope Tommy gets. Oh, there. Hope he gets back just to pump up the volume if we're about to.
Yeah, I'm here. I was
Lovely.
just being courteous and not showing you
Lovely. Oh, that's all right.
my life events.
Life events.
Yeah. Ooh.
You can take the camera to the bathroom with you, Tommy. It's cool.
Look, you and I go way back. I trust you.
Yeah.
I've sent you plenty of pics, but
love
just
it.
for the sake of everybody else.
It's one of my favorites.
Trying to be courteous.
One of my favorite genitals.
He's talking directly to you, Drew.
Wait, what did I miss?
No.
I heard genitals and then Drew.
Wait, I'm back. Someone say genitals. They signed a contract.
We got 7 minutes on the play clock. That's 20 minutes. Come on. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Well, at least this is not a.
There's also a 2-minute warning too.
Oh, fuckers.
20 minutes. My wife just came down and gave me the saddest look.
Oh no. Oh, the pressure's on. Yeah. This is
Well, I did hear Stella scream her freaking head off earlier, so I'm sure she's like,
oh no.
Why didn't you put a duct tape over this child's mouth?
Is that your daughter?
Stepdaughter.
Stepdaughter?
Yes. So I can't put the duct tape on her mouth. She was my real kid. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, this guy, look, he's got a bit of speed, hasn't he? Number 4. There he goes.
This is a weird play.
I would pay good money to watch American sports just solely narrated by Ray.
I mean, so would I. Just about anything.
Now, look. So what position were you, Drew? What position?
I played left offensive tackle all through high school.
So you're a defensive?
My favorite position.
It's the big guys who are trying to keep the quarterback from getting hit.
Oh, the protectors.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, okay, Mario. We might, if we don't see you in another, if we don't see the trailer in the next half hour, thank you for dropping by and sharing your thoughts.
Give me Moon Knight or give me death.
I played bench.
Oh yeah. I begged for bench.
You played bench.
I played T-ball and I begged to get off the team.
Keep on hitting the wrong thing. No, stop.
If he's only got a half hour, I feel like he'll squeeze it in. I feel like these dudes
I think you'll
do this
get in
in 15 minutes, and they'll probably have that be like the first commercial.
Yeah.
Because Disney's going to want to capitalize and get as many people seeing it as possible, and the best way to do that at halftime is to get people before they stand up.
Is this an ABC?
Yeah, Disney owns ABC. So
right. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I was like, oh, I didn't know football was on. Oh, is Monday Night Football on ABC still?
It's ESPN.
Oh, it's just ESPN straight up.
But Disney owns ESPN too, so
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Hulu bundle.
I love how some people are waking up really early to watch it. Love the dedication.
When it premieres, I fully plan on getting up at 2 a.m. to watch the episodes that come out first.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I
it's so funny. Rebecca and I had a laugh because for the UK and for Australia, we get pretty good times when they drop. So you poor guys have to kind of wake up early or stay up, and we just wander on into the living room.
Yeah, y'all get them. Actually, I think artificially earlier than we do in America. I think that generally Disney releases them 10 or 12 hours ahead of American time.
Okay. Same K7.
Because I don't think they all just happen. I don't think they all just drop at the same time.
Throw the ball, catch the ball, throw it out of bounds. Another.
Oh no! I think that stops the clock.
It does. These people are annoying.
No. Their efforts.
Oh god.
Let's go to halftime already.
You guys want to see Stella's poop sheet?
Yep.
That's 100 poops right there on the sticker.
Wow, that is a lot of waste.
I'm gonna start keeping one for myself.
A lot of human waste.
Yeah. Her mom gave her $5.
Oh, nice. I wish I got paid. Have a shit.
Now, is that $5 for each poop, or does like she have to get to like 100?
For 100. Well, she gets a couple stickers per poop, so it's not just per.
Nice.
So it's more like 50
the prize
poop.
is the poop.
$5 poop, but yeah, if I got paid $5 every time, even 50 poops, I'd be cool with that, man.
I'm gonna ask my girlfriend if I start keeping a sheep.
Do it, bro.
Just
don't ask it. Just put it up on the wall. Put it up on the wall the next morning. Just like,
on the refrigerator.
On the
refrigerator. With a key, carve a little check into the bathroom wall next to the toilet.
So that's dedication right there. Get in early, that's what I say. Well, we haven't got much longer to wait now, and Prasad.
Are you sure? It feels like it's forever.
I know, this is the longest wait, isn't it?
I mean, at least you guys can be slightly amused by this football game, but I don't give flying fuck. I'm really bored. I'm looking for things.
Making dinner? What is Tommy doing? Are you making dinner?
Yeah,
Tommy?
I am.
Awesome.
Reheating my lunch.
Lovely.
Tommy, are you back in person?
A little bit of a food. My wife made a lovely mussel stew last night, and I'm combining that with some.
Oh wow!
My lunch from today, and
that sounds
concocting something incredible.
Nice.
We're gonna need you to pump up the volume once the trailer drops out.
Yep. Yep, I'm on top.
Cool. Tommy, are you back teaching? You're in person, right?
Yeah, I've been in person forever.
Yeah, last year.
We in Michigan, we shut down in December of 2020 because there was a state mandate for about 2 or 3 weeks. But otherwise, we've been in person. And last year, I was teaching in person and online at the same time, and it was horrifying.
Oh, that's awful.
But this year we are just all in person, and
it's the way it is in
dropping
Minneapolis
like flies
too.
with Omicron.
Yep.
But
yeah, they shut down Minneapolis schools till the end of the month, but they're making teachers still go in to do the online from school. So my wife's got to go in and
then like stream herself from the school.
Well, she works with special needs kids too, so there actually is like 2 kids. Because like if they said kids can't come in unless like their parents have nothing else. If there's no way to, no one can be home with them or something. So a few kids have come in, and a couple of their kids are low income special needs kids, so they've been getting a place to go. So she takes care of them, but yeah, it's pretty. I was just like, can't believe they're making you go in there and do distance learning from the fucking school.
Yeah,
it's
that's like, super wacky.
The teachers are spreading most of the thing around right now.
Tommy, you give off big teacher vibes as a compliment. I just wanted you to know. That makes sense that you're a teacher.
Hey, respect, Drew. Respect. You give off big, great human being vibes.
Oh yeah.
You know, this is a cool little
Tommy's
group
awesome.
we have tonight.
Yeah, no, it's cool to get to see everybody besides just Ray. No offense, Ray, you're lovely.
I know. No, it's all right. I love saying all you guys as well. We'll get to chat about this.
Ray, just as we approach the anticipated debut here,
yes.
Just on etiquette, do we want to all mute and so that we can just stream the audio and then react immediately after, or do we want to keep our mics on?
I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys want?
I think everybody needs to shut up during the trailer, and then we can just all jump back on and,
Okay. Happy with that.
Comment afterwards.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm happy with that. Let's do that. We'll just silently, I don't want to say.
Although I'm pretty sure you'll be able to still hear me even with my mic muted, because I'll just be like
screaming.
Someone's gonna there'll be heavy breathing on this end.
That guy on screen, that's gonna be me. So you want the mic off?
Just be like,
those girls right there. That'll be Ray. Screaming.
Well, hang on, what's happening? What's happening? Is this it? What's going on?
Oh no.
It's black. It's not me.
What?
Yeah, I see that. I don't know what that's all about.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's been nice chatting, guys.
Maybe it's maybe this is all on purpose. Maybe
Okay.
There's no reason that should happen unless there is something that is completely coded within the system.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
jeez.
Well, we should be good.
I'm to
Well, I mean,
live.
we've been seeing.
Your screen
We've
got
seen
really
most-
dark too, so I thought like your power went out.
No,
Yeah,
no.
me too.
I'm here. It's just
We've seen most of the game. I don't see why they would.
Oh, we're good.
Back in action.
We're about to hit the 2-minute warning.
I love how you
Little
all
bit-
lost it.
A little bit sweaty there.
That would have been
Yeah.
really, really funny if we all
It
just
seems
chatted
to be
over.
happening
Just chatted over it.
at the moment, at the one moment.
All the comments go, but you
crashing
fucking idiots
down.
missed it. You missed it.
I am.
Yeah.
Just watched the
Getting
whole
out of
hour and a
it.
half.
That one job and you blew it.
I'm jumping to live. Okay, let's
Come on, let's go. Jump
let's-
to live.
do you
Someone's
have?
down.
I'm about to
You
rip
have-
you on Twitter for getting hurt and making
Hey,
us go longer.
friends, listen to TK.
Yes.
Do you have video? Do you have audio?
Yeah, you got both. Yeah.
Video, but I
Okay.
don't know if there's audio from the game.
Yeah, I can hear it faintly.
Yeah, well, the audio's down.
Okay.
I can
Yeah.
I can turn that up. I
You'll
can turn
turn it
that
up.
up.
Tommy's
Injury.
gonna
yeah,
pump
no,
it up.
video looks good.
It's gonna
I've-
take
Gonna pump it up.
2 minutes in football. Is like fucking.
I've X'd out of every
Long
other
Junior.
program.
Yeah,
Just
there you
get
go.
the
Get
hell
on your
out of there.
feet.
Come on,
Yeah.
you
Go get
Nancy
your
boy.
$1 million.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
shit.
Trinity Code. We are waiting. We are waiting for
Walk it off,
halftime
baby.
for the
Walk it
trailer.
off.
So
It looks great.
just for anyone as well
Let the
who
clock count down. Come on, guys.
anyone who may be wondering, we probably won't be covering the second half of this match. So
As fun as it would be.
yeah.
It ain't happening, friends.
Nah.
I'm surprised we're still getting
This
the
guy's. I gotta go to bed. I
Yeah,
gotta
me.
be up at 4:45. But
Ooh, two
Jeez.
times. Laura's got to get up at 5 too. So I'm. gonna be-
Come on.
But I gotta-
Trevor.
That
gotta
guy's
pull
look
a-
right
I
there
gotta
is
pull a
just me
Chad.
this entire game. That's just
Okay, it's not half time yet. We'll just stretch it out. Oh,
Doesn't
does
it
anyone
take a lot
speak
of length
Spanish?
here? Hola.
Y esta mierda cuando sale.
Doctor Strange, Blade,
do you have
Black
a
Knight, Moon Knight,
great?
and
Is that
Ghost
a
Rider as-
fan message?
That was. Do you speak Spanish?
If you post it
Tommy?
on the screen.
Right back.
Is
How
this
much more
the
time?
deck?
Oh,
All right, so they don't get to watch Noel suffer through
And
the whole game. First of all, it's 1L, dude. KNOL says right on there on the screen.
I'm not sure what
Oh,
Sale
it's
was, but it seemed like, is this the
Yeah.
death of something?
Henry boy, I can't wait for the Moon Knight trailer too. We have been waiting patiently. It's coming
I can't
around the
wait,
corner.
apparently.
Well, yeah,
Very
but apparently we're waiting.
Yeah, when is the shit over?
here's a commercial about something going on with the moon.
I'm not gonna lie, this
Okay.
movie looks like a hoot.
Was
This
it?
is the second commercial. The second time they've played this commercial. Moonfall.
Moonfall.
That was it.
That's that's
Ah,
That's it, guys.
that is
See
a
ya.
hot joke.
Is that kind of like Nightfall with Batman? But this time we'll see Frenchie try to become Moon Knight and become even more crazy.
That'd be awesome.
And
That's
and
actually
Moon and Mark has to like go on some journey where he gets trained by like Elektra on how to be Moon Knight again, and he has to wear like a big like moon mask.
Okay, now you went too far, but I like the first part.
You guys know, speaking of French, you guys know how Oscar Isaac has that like huge bromance with Pedro Pascal.
Yeah,
Yes.
keeps calling that.
Okay.
My buddy keeps saying how amazing it would be if they secretly
Frenchie.
did cast Frenchie and it was
Yeah, I
Pedro.
thought that like right away. after I
Oh
heard.
my
that would be awesome. That
god!
would be
That
awesome.
was actually one of the first castings in my head. Was like before even
be
who
so
was going to play
perfect.
Moon Knight.
Freaking
I was like, he
Mando
would be
as
great
Frenchie.
He'd be
Yes.
amazing as Frenchie.
Hey guys, while we wait, one of you want to check out this website from the robot? See you there.
I'll give you my social security number too. You can type it
Is that
in.
a website? Dot online.
I will certainly give you all my personal information.
so.
You seem super trustworthy.
Josh, is that a cat?
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
cat.
that's a cat.
I can't click on it.
What's the name of the
Yeah,
little
mate.
fella?
Is that a
His name's Logan.
Oh,
Logan. That's
Yep.
I think I'm the only person who doesn't have a cat in the world.
Oh,
That's his
Moon Knight.
Oh,
Moon
hang
Knight.
on. Here's the Moon Knight. There's the Moon Knight. What's happening? Hit the button. Hit the button.
No, it's saying
good?
it's coming at halftime.
Hit the. Okay.
Freaking go to
Ray,
halftime.
Ray,
For the
Ray,
love
don't
of
worry.
God.
Ray, I'm on the button. Don't worry.
He's got one hand on the button, one hand on his cooking.
But I want to.
All right, well, so the good news is the 2 minute
I'm
warning
almost
is over,
done. I'm
so
just
we're in the home stretch.
eating some soup. Don't
We're
worry.
in the home
We're
stretch.
good. We're all good here.
We're in the home stretch. It's almost chaos here. Gonna lose the shizzle.
There's chaos.
Remember, we are totally not making profit off of this.
We are.
stream.
We're not. Where is that banner? Let me get that banner happening again.
If anything, we are
Um,
doing is giving
Please,
profit
yeah.
to Disney.
Exactly. There you go.
They just released the
Please.
first official poster, somebody
We are
said.
simply showing our willingness to give Disney and its
Exactly.
corporation our money.
Exactly. We're just a couple of fans, a few fans enjoying. And I'll put this on
Might
again
as well
as
just
well.
have KHONSHU wear Mickey Mouse ears because that's exactly what we're doing.
Like Han Solo says in the original Star Wars, we're fine. We're all good here. How are you?
You guys, they just released a first official poster, and it's amazing.
Did they?
What? Really?
Yeah.
He popped that bag
No,
on.
no. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see
It's
that
just
until the
white.
trailer.
Just white.
You guys can look it for yourself. I don't want to spoil it for somebody who
Oh,
hasn't seen it, but it's
we're getting a lot of people tuning in, which is awesome. This is the
Wow.
most I've ever seen.
brutal
Poster
poodle is all I
slaps.
can say.
Well, to the
Where did you post it?
to the
Noel?
loonies that are
I didn't post it. I
chiming
just looked it
in,
Okay.
welcome, and this is awesome.
Oh, there it is. Awesome. Oh,
This
Where is it?
something
I'm
we've been
having
waiting
trouble
for.
finding it.
it's on Discord. Go to
Discord.
Discord, Drew.
on it.
Marvel News. Oh, I think it's. hang on.
Wow.
Did you see it?
Take that image and put it in my.
Yeah, I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that's
That looks so.
badass.
That looks so cool. Okay.
Putting that in my pants.
But I mean,
Lovely
I
poster.
will wait until after the trailer to
Oh.
give myself a visual treat.
Yeah, you're in for a treat for sure.
Yeah, intro.
And remember,
So
friends,
doesn't.
Remember
when
when
the
I said there
trailer
won't be any
drops,
Chris and
when the trailer drops, mute your mics, and I'll bump up the
Yes.
volume.
Bump it up, Tommy. Come on, bump it up. Oh, is it there? No, not yet. And you're saying that they announce it, right? They announce it's halftime.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is that right?
Well, when the clock runs
It'll-
down, yeah, you'll know.
It'll probably be like, stay tuned for the trailer for Moon Knight coming up in like 3 seconds. So
Okay.
If you hear
cool.
that,
We
that's
got
probably-
Well, there's
first.
like
they do.
35 seconds left, so it's gonna be like any time now.
Yeah, in the next
And
like, 10 minutes.
welcome everyone who is sending in like some chatter. I'm just going to take the finger off the button there just because we're getting towards it. But yeah, everyone's excited. It seems. Car Eternal, Brandon Ortega, Chris West, Garrett Witt.
Yeah, I mean,
let's
can you
go,
see
let's
like
go.
how many people are watching?
Yeah, 241 at the
Holy
moment.
shit.
So that's pretty,
Oh,
Hey,
welcome
everybody.
pretty good.
I thought it was
Welcome
just
everyone.
us.
I thought it was just us with
welcome.
like 2 of our friends.
Yeah, no, welcome from what, Australia, the
Oh,
United
it's halftime,
States,
baby.
Australia,
all over the United States.
Halftime.
Where-
Halftime.
Is
Halftime.
it? Oh god.
Yep.
Okay. Should I put full screen?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
bump
do
up
it?
the
Okay.
volume and we can just let the
Yeah, bump it up.
commercials play.
Hi, this is
we go.
Robert. I'd like to get up to 30% off my auto insurance with Safe Pilot.
I can help you with that. What's your member number?
87.
It should be between 5 and 12 digits.
Busted. This is Super Bowl champion Rob Gronkowski. I'm not a member.
Shut up.
Mr. Gronkowski, USAA is for the military community and their families.
Knight, shut
That's
up.
what makes us special.
Oh, but I'm special.
Not as special as Moon
USAA
Knight.
is still only for the military community.
Fingers on the mute button.
USAA, an official insurance sponsor of the NFL, presents the USAA Insurance Halftime.
They're gonna talk. God
Welcome to
damn
the
it.
USAA
Great.
Oh my God.
The Cardinals, they haven't been able to
Sorry,
rally
Tommy?
from any deficit
Is that volume
since week
okay?
8. So what's working
Yeah,
for
it's
the
fine
Rams?
here.
Everything underneath the insanity of Kyler Murray, what you have is
Can you do full
OBJ
screen?
heating
Oh,
up,
hello?
not only in the
One moment.
Screen
in
goblin.
one game in the end zone. You'll see this first play. We've seen this throughout the last month. One-on-one routes with OBJ.
I'm gonna look at the comments again.
Oh, yeah, can we do full screen? Is that possible, or Tommy?
That's the fullest
Working
screen I
on
think I can get.
That is okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. Let's not poke the bear in case it doesn't. We don't want anything. Reality is often disappointing. From Johanna Tashima. Thank you.
Agreed. Reality is also
Yeah, I completely agree with that running game and OBJ, but on the other
State of
side,
mind.
Okay, we're up to 290 viewers here, so this is great. People are tuning in.
Vancouver Island, Canada.
Let's crack
Welcome
300.
Canucks.
Let's crack 300. Come
Montreal.
on, give us
Welcome
300.
Canucks. Miami, Florida. But welcome.
Welcome everyone.
Ray, I think this is the best I can do.
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect, Tommy. That's
If that's okay,
that's
and then
absolutely-
I'll mute
Yeah.
myself and I'll put the volume back up.
Hot
Yeah,
like
okay.
butter.
I'll just keep it on the full screen. Like, I'll take our mugs away.
With his thumb injury, and the 49ers aren't sure whether they'll have Fred Warner or Nick Bosa on Saturday night in Green Bay. Mike Mayock fired by the
Should I talk over
Las
these
Dan
Vegas
guys?
Raiders,
Quinn.
and Dan Quinn has more
My
Multiple
favorite's
head
Mike Mayock.
coach interviews.
I like Mike Mayock.
Bears, Vikings,
You
a
like
man
Mike
in demand.
Mayock?
He will have a head
Yeah.
coaching job if he wants one.
He's going to be selective. The firing from the Falcons
Multiple
crushed
head.
him. He found joy again with the Cowboys. He's going to make sure it's the
They
right
don't want to
choice.
lose him either.
They don't. Coming up, we're at halftime. After the
Oh, we
break,
go.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, okay.
Here we go. Everyone mute.
Oh,
Okay,
good night.
enjoy everyone. Let's read it. Let's read it. Let's go.
Moon Knight, streaming March 30th only on Disney+.
You're watching the USAA Insurance Halftime Show. Insurance for the military community. USAA, an official insurance sponsor of the NFL.
USA, this is Stephanie.
Hi,
God
this
damn
is,
it.
Robert. I'd like to get up to
That's
30%
not
off
Moon
my
Knight.
auto insurance with safe.
Son of a bitch.
They got us so
Hang on.
good.
When they do it like the last commercial before they throw it back to them or something?
They might.
They may throw it
Just
in the middle.
maybe. Yep, sorry.
Okay.
But friends that are watching live, you
Yes.
know, big up Ray and big up Rebecca and big up Connor. You know, the high priest of
big up.
KHONSHU that
Yeah.
have put together the Into the Night Moon Knight podcast. Everybody that's here tonight, we are all great fans and great friends in our distant way. But Ray, thank you so much for what you do.
Oh,
This is awesome, and the fact that we get to celebrate this together. I'm telling you, and Ray and I know you were talking before, but the fact that this is actually happening, I mean, this is such a
crazy.
fun celebration of life, you know. So
Yeah, no, a big thanks to you as well, Tommy. I mean, you've been there as well from near the start, and yeah, everyone who loves Moon Knight. I mean, this is it. It's just a celebration. So we're going to get our first look at the trailer anytime now. No, hockey. Okay.
And looking forward to yeah. Here's Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey. Bushman.
We're up to 330 watches, so that's
nice.
Cool.
Welcome everyone. Everyone, welcome.
Welcome everyone. Welcome.
All right.
Welcome
God
back
damn it.
to the USAA.
Almost.
You know, I bet you're right. They'll probably give it to us before they go back. Oh, shit. Here we go.
Yep, here we go. See ya.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I have a sleeping disorder. I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Hello, and welcome to Staying
I think I'm losing it.
Real catch you are. You're bloody useless.
Stevie. Steven. I can't tell the difference between life and dreams.
That's KHONSHU.
Thank you. Lost the contact lens.
Hope you find it.
Thanks. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're alive. What's wrong with you, Mark?
Why did you call me Mark? It must be very difficult. The voice.
Oh boy.
There's chaos in you. Embrace the chaos.
Looks fun. That's so fun.
Holy shit. Now get this bullshit off the screen.
Wow. Wow, cool.
Yes, I'll stop.
I can't believe they showed KHONSHU in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
But Bird Skull KHONSHU though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Also-
so much to tell. It was Stephen Grant.
And there
Stephen
was a
Grant's
voice.
been confirmed. Yeah.
Also, them pointing out that he is clearly, when he's speaking like that, he's Steven. Thank God they finally
Yes.
pointed that out, because
Yep.
I think that Mark the Mercenary is going to be something they reveal way later on.
Yeah.
And maybe the Marlene voice of saying like, "Is that you, Steven?" Or why are you? Why aren't you?
Mark, why are you talking like that?
Or whatever.
Where have you
right?
been? Yeah.
Dude, how about him
Yeah.
tying himself to his bed so he stops going out as vigilante?
Yeah, Drew.
Very
for
nice
sure.
touch there. Very nice touch.
Yeah, are they
there.
doing sort of
And
the
did you see-
alien costume thing from 80s Spider-Man
Yeah.
before Venom?
Did
where the
you see
costume
that
takes him
split
up for a
second?
ride.
Yeah. Did you see that split second towards the end as well? Was that a different suit? It seemed like a different white.
It looked
midnight
more
suit.
white than the bandage
Yeah.
one.
Do you mean
Yeah,
the
I
one
think it was
with the glowing eyes? Do you mean?
No, yeah, there was a split second where you see the back of him and just the hood. Did you see that?
Oh.
And it was more white. It seemed like more of the traditional suit. So that's cool.
Man,
This
super
guy-
cool. I do have to say though that the touch of Moon Knight jumping from rooftop to rooftop and then
Into the Disney
creating
logo?
into the Disney Plus art
That was
does kind
horrible.
of suggest that you think we're giving you something raw, but we're actually going to give you something PG. Right?
To be
You know?
fair, though, the
Yeah.
poster has gore on it, and that's something that I've never seen Disney do for anything.
Yeah, there's blood
Yeah,
on that.
exactly.
Yeah, super cool, man.
And it's on
My
the
buddy
Marvel YouTube
messaged me,
already,
and the first thing he goes is, "Yo, he's fucking crazy."
But Ethan Hawke is, I don't know, that character looks a
What is
whole
he?
lot like Sun King right now.
I
It's
agree.
still up there,
You
isn't
know,
it?
like
Yeah.
a cult leader, not
Or it could be-
not
it could
Shadow
still be-
Knight. So
Could still be KHONSHU. Yeah. It doesn't look likely it's Randall. He's Randall, but potentially KHONSHU still masquerading as a human.
Yeah, Sun King,
but
or
yeah,
maybe even a
definitely
play
still-
on Sun King. Maybe instead of Ra, Anubis's minion. Maybe that's kind of the vibes I'm getting. It's just I don't think it's going to be Sun King. I think it's going to be that type of character, but for a different god.
So
Yeah.
my buddy Dave, who's been commenting, he pointed out something pretty cool here in a chat I had with him. He said he has this idea that the show's going to be him retracing his, because it seems like where they're setting him up as Steven. I bet you when we join the show, we're getting Stephen Grant. He's saying Feige said this is a globe-trotting adventure like Indiana Jones, and he thinks it's going to be him retracing his footsteps to discover who the hell Mark actually is and remembering that he's a fucking mercenary.
and then maybe reconnecting with Marlene and reconnecting
Exactly.
with these other characters from his life.
Does that feel a
Maybe
little
even,
Memento to
maybe
you
even
guys?
like
Very
Jenna
much so, like a
Blue and-
reverse storytelling sort of Memento thing.
Yeah.
Which works super well
You
for his
guys wanna-
character
you-
specifically.
You guys want to see it again? It's already
Yeah.
up.
Of course,
so-
yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
Ray, you are the high priest, man.
I don't need to see it.
Lead us
Let's
in
see,
your
yes,
ways.
I don't actually read Moon Knight
Um,
comics, guys. I don't really care. I'm just here to see all your pretty faces.
It's already on YouTube, so you can see
Yeah.
it. Let's see.
Noel Reed's the fat man.
That one.
I read Howard the Duck.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, congratulations! I saw that you started a little podcast. How's that going?
Yeah, you'll have to listen.
Yeah.
All right, here you
I'll
go,
try
guys.
to.
Let's play it again. Okay.
Play it like butter.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I have a sleeping disorder. I can't tell the difference between my waking life and
I
dream.
have a sleeping disorder.
Hello, and welcome to Staying
I'm losing it.
Real catchy you are. You're bloody useless. Stevie.
Stephen. I can't tell the difference between life and dreams.
Oh, there's KHONSHU.
Thank you.
Lost the contact lens.
He's like seeing it.
Bird skull. Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're alive.
That crocodile. We got to talk about that too.
Layla.
Yeah. Yeah, so back. Cool.
Must be very difficult.
I mean, that may just be like a.
Layla.
Well,
There's chaos in here.
Arthur Harrow.
Arthur Harrow.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Arthur
Who's
Harrow.
Arthur Harrow?
We've got to check that out.
What the fuck is that? Embrace the chaos.
Yeah.
Oh, he's old.
I still don't think that's Moon Knight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Arthur Harrow first appeared in Moon Knight Volume 2, Issue 2.
The slasher.
Oh. Fist of KHONSHU.
Wait, volume 2.
Issue 2. Yeah.
Harrow.
Fist of KHONSHU or Mark Spector? What? Some depends on. Some people call it Mark Spector.
Fist of KHONSHU.
Okay.
Mark meets up with Dr. Victoria Gale, works for the Nobel Committee for a renegade mad scientist named Dr. Harrow. Harrow suffers from a disease that has left him with horrible facial disfigurements, and he's been working on scientific means to deaden the pain centers of the human body. Grail knows that Harrow is basing his work on Nazi experiments from World War II that were outlawed in the Nuremberg trials. Harrow discovers that Grail is investigating him and sends a couple of his test subjects, which are zombified soldiers, to murder Grail. And then Moon Knight stuff proceeds. It looks like they're combining Dr. Harrow with Egyptian mythology instead of zombies.
Wow. Wow.
That is a deep cut villain.
Josh, you just go grab your
Arthur Harrow.
too?
Yeah.
I got that.
Mine's 3 feet away from me right here too.
Something else I wanted to point out I got in the chat while that was playing is the two guys that wrote the show. They also wrote and directed a sci-fi horror movie 2 years ago named Synchronic that's all about a time travel drug.
Yeah, they've been doing some crazy weird films.
So I'm going to visit that for sure, because if we're doing this whole reverse storytelling thing, I feel like they probably know what they're doing with it.
Yeah, I'm wondering either like Doug or somebody from Doug's DID system is in the chat. I'd like to hear their thought about what they're seeing about that stuff, because that's my only thing with that is it's like, how is that going to be handled? He would have to be in one altar for a long time, and I don't know if that's something that really happens. If some people,
I'd be interested to see what Lena's take is on that, because it seems like he's been Steven for a while, which makes me wonder, like, when is Jake going to come out?
Yeah, and is it? I don't know if it's even possible for an alter to be completely unaware of another one. I mean, I know it is in a lot of fiction I've seen, but in real life, I don't know if that's.
Yeah, but we can't. We also know we can't guarantee that Disney.
Well, yeah, that they could actually do their fucking homework. Great.
Yeah, we as much as there is the magic.
That could be the most offensive thing they do is if they really fuck that up bad, though. Honestly.
Yeah, but you know, we've also come to know that media corporation, at least in my growth and in my childhood and growing up, to generally honor and make sure that their properties are honoring the topics or the conditions. Or
at least
the,
since you're growing up, coming from the company that did the Song of the South and everything.
Yeah, but now, right?
Yeah,
And,
no, they've been on top of
it's possible.
PCness, which I appreciate.
It's possible that they are going.
But it's
about
also
that
possible
in the right
for
way.
Hollywood to fuck up something like that too.
And they also may not be exploring Mark as a DID individual. So
that's true. I mean, Feige had said, "Oh wait, Lena or Doug's here." Yes, it is possible for actors to be completely unaware of each other, especially before they're like, "Thank you." That clears that up.
I'm so glad that they're in here. Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Lena,
Thank you.
Lena, get on the video feed if you feel comfortable. That would be great.
Well, the link's not there for anybody, so Ray would have to send it.
Oh, yeah, I can send it.
I honestly didn't care either way, but finally having the comfort of knowing that voice is only because he's Steven, for some reason, is like so relieving. It makes me so excited to see the other alters.
Yeah, you did call.
Yeah, I don't mind it. That's Steven.
Yeah, but what is Steven? He's the.
It looks like he's working in like
rich
the
man.
It looks like he's working in a gift shop at a museum. So is he not rich?
I thought he was it still looks like it might be a curator or one of the curators of the museum.
Yeah.
Fucked up
well, we know that it was filmed in Budapest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's probably set in London.
Yeah, I think it's set in London. Because I mean, even that
it looks so.
That other the colleague was English as well. It just gave that vibe.
Yeah, so it would probably make the most sense that he's some type of archaeologist or a curator or somebody that has some even at a basic level some semblance of professionalism in regard to ancient history.
Yeah,
and plus if they're taking from like the Fist of Khonshu run during that run, he was like an art collector or something like that. So
yeah,
if they're going to pick from like the weirdest run, might as well commit, I guess.
yeah. But I mean, they still had Stephen Grant being Stephen Grant.
They go with Fist of Khonshu.
That's awesome.
I love Fist of Khonshu.
Yeah. Well, I love it too. Just I can't remember.
Okay, man.
Well, it makes me wonder if like
go for it.
So here's the thing, like I don't know, it's not unlike Marvel to do a super deep cut villain, but like I wonder if they plan on him being in multiple seasons, and if so, then like there's so many cool villains they haven't even touched if they're going that deep for something.
No, they have said that the new characters that they are introducing on TV are going to have multiple seasons.
So
They've
cool.
said that Moon Knight, She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, so far are the three new characters. So.
Did anyone say from Threading Fate this the closed caption about Layla?
Yeah, I was saying it while we were watching that second time. But
yeah.
Said
I'm trying to remember who's Layla.
Did they say? Did I read somewhere they said Layla Miller was in it? She's from X Factor though. I don't know if that will be the character. Maybe just that's just a stretch because both named Layla, but it's a it's not a common name. I don't think so. I don't know.
Well, this Layla I found on Marvel is a pig creature, so I don't think that's
it. She could be.
Wait, here we go. Layla Decrescio, Earth 616.
Oh,
the daughter of the head of the Chinatown Triads. How is she related to Moon Knight?
That was in a Spider-Man
the Marvel team up, right?
The Societe biannual feast for new inductees was interrupted when Moon Knight revealed himself to have infiltrated the inner circle to hunt down the cult leader Ernst. Moon Knight and the other inductees took part, so she somehow knows him through that stuff.
If it's the same character.
If it's the same character.
Yeah. Drew, I appreciate you being quick on the lookup, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. I mean, someone's right on the ball there. It's fantastic.
Listen, I'm gonna let several dudes on YouTube tell me all this later too. So,
fucking nerds.
I know.
So Layla, fair enough. Not comfortable. That's fine. We can ask questions. Any other questions on DID? Tommy, Drew, Josh, Daniel, Noel, while they are listening. But yeah, anything from? I mean, I thought KHONSHU's bird skull was just a big standout.
Yeah, I gotta go.
The floating bird skull. The floating bird skull, man.
Get that. Just like I didn't think we would see a crescent anything, and the poster is just a bloody one, which is awesome.
Yeah. Oh, it's a
One part. Go ahead.
No, please.
I mean, just a quick thing I remembered is I'm really excited for whatever scene it is where he's driving what looks like some sort of truck, and he's holding the pistol, and then all of a sudden he clearly switches alters, and he's like, "What the fuck am I doing?" I feel like he's in full Spectre mode when and I want to see what he's doing before he snaps back and doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if we're not going to get to some real Moon Knight shit till the sort of the end of the series. I wonder.
And there's only
teases, but it's going to be Mark Mercenary kind of slowly coming in after we start with Steven the Weasel or whatever he is. And then are we going to get Jake somehow? And I'm really wondering what Rebecca thinks of the accent now that we've heard more of it.
Yeah, Rebecca would be. Oh my gosh, poor Rebecca.
My waking life and dreams.
But that's
I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
I want to steal that Egyptian statue, Stevie.
But that
don't call me Steven, actually.
That could also be a purpose part of the character too, right?
We've discussed that. Maybe he's full of shit.
But in the idea that Oscar Isaac is trying to be fake.
Yeah, we've discussed. That.
I want to walk that comment back because I want to be considerate. But maybe. The direction that Oscar Isaac was given and the way that he's approaching the character is exploring that identity in a way that is a reflection of his understanding of the person that he's becoming. I guess if that makes sense. I want to be very careful about the way that I say that, but
right, I know what you're saying. They said they let him take some swings, and they're doing some weird stuff, so I can see that sort of, in some way.
But I would agree that we're probably not going to get, if this is a first series, we're probably not going to get like a hard swinging Batman. Look, said it. We each get one. Okay, we each get one this time.
We each get one. That's fair enough. happy with that.
But action hero character, and I think that's awesome. I think that we're looking at more of understanding a human and less a superhero, right, with Moon Knight. And that's, I think, part of it. If I can put words in all of your mouths, that's part of why we come to this character. That's part of why we love
Mark
and all his other identities, and why we love Moon Knight is because we get to explore how it is to be in our world with a different value systems, or I don't know. It's just I think that
cool
this
is that may
be a
of him
super
kicking
cool
somebody
approach,
in the face.
and it's different. It's not your Spider-Man movies. It's not Captain America, and that's on purpose. So I'm optimistic.
And I think they've pretty much captured that in this. Yeah, they've captured that. It seems in the trailer. It's very different, and they've promised that as well. A very different trailer.
If they're following Fist of Khonshu storyline, maybe Ethan Hawke is a high priest of Khonshu.
Oh,
yeah.
He could be Dr. Bader.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Better.
Yeah.
I feel like if they're pulling this super obscure villain that we found here, this Harrow guy, they're definitely going to mash in some newer age parts with him. I feel like he's going to have aspects of Sun King.
Yeah, it's going to be a hybrid. Yeah.
Since they've openly said a lot of this is him going around fighting other battles against other gods and things like that. Then
Josh is going through all his Fist of Khonshu going, if they're pulling that shit, that stuff is worth a lot more.
I'll put this in my gold.
Put this into myself
in the golden ball.
I have extra copies of some of them too.
Oh wow!
with those scenes where they're kind of flashing to the pyramids at Giza and the Egyptian scenes, I do wonder too, are those just going to be quick little montages, or are we actually going to see flashbacks, which would probably make sense from a theatrical and TV storytelling perspective to do flashbacks.
In my head, especially with the way Disney likes to do their character building, I feel like by season's end we're going to get some big episode that's just his actual origin story. Like it seems like Steven's really traumatized.
You think so?
Steven comes off as very traumatized, and I feel like that's going to take a time to get to. And I feel like we're going to actually get a decently well fleshed out origin that we were all worried they were going to not do at all.
Yeah,
it would be nice to see sort of a season as an origin.
Yeah,
but with some, if they're doing this weird, like the way Drew was talking about it, kind of this weird jump around thing, maybe we're going to see some. I mean, there were some parts in that other teaser, or the Disney Plus Day teaser thing, where he obviously just beat a bunch of people's asses and then was like, well, what the hell just happened? So we're going to be getting some action, obviously, but it would be nice. Like, I mean, Daredevil season 1, I think to me was a little too long until he got into the red suit, but that was what?
30 episodes,
10 episodes or something, or
13, isn't it?
13.
It's my favorite show, but I think each season could have benefited for being 10 instead of 13.
Yeah, season 2 was great, but it seemed almost it should have been 2 seasons, or 2 different there was 2 different arcs, but they should have been shorter with Punisher and Elektra or whatever. But yeah, so maybe if we can, I don't know, I wouldn't be mad at 6-ish episodes. What are we talking, comics or TV?
Yeah,
it's kind of building up to a Moon Knight, just so we're not like full-fledged. It's not like a movie where it's like, okay, and now it's 45 minutes in and he's fucking Iron Man or whatever.
I put a decently high-res screen cap of that KHONSHU shot in the Discord spoilers section.
Everybody join the Discord, please.
Yeah, if you're somebody streaming this,
it goes great.
Join the Into the Night Discord for sure.
Yes, for sure. There's a lot of conversations, a lot of chats there. Check it out. Check out all the social platforms. Facebook. I mean, people on YouTube as well.
I'm posting another one. My buddy sent me a screen cap that's right after the split second after that, and KHONSHU's marching down a hallway at Mark.
Yeah, towards the elevator. You can see him kind of loping towards it. That's
honestly horrifying.
Awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool. He's dark and he's.
I think that we even know that the Bird Skull KHONSHU is in this.
Thanks, Michael.
Love it. I am all about it. I am all about it, even if it's just little flashes and little glimpses. But that adds to that.
That
what we were
outfit
about before the trailer dropped. That adds to that idea of mysticism. It adds to that idea of kind of a magic that is not the Doctor Strange magic, but there's something that is more, maybe even corrupted. Yeah, weird. Weird is the better way to put it, I think.
That
for sure.
Screenshot of KHONSHU gave me some serious goosebumps.
One with him coming down the hallway.
And it looks exactly like
it gets you excited. It gets you excited.
The one of him coming at him down the hallway reminds me of that part in, I think, the Shelby where Mark's talking back to him and he blows up all red in the corner. And it's like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Ooh, buddy. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to sleep now. Probably because I'm too excited about this. We have to wait. Would anybody see a fucking release date? It is the 30th.
It is the 30th.
No, I think it's March 30th. Yeah.
March 30th. I'm going to look up on my iCal right now, but I don't know what that is. Is that a Wednesday? We were talking.
That's a Wednesday. Yeah, that's a Wednesday. Yeah.
Okay, so it's just a little over 2 months out.
Guys, we could potentially do a little. What is this called?
Absolutely.
We'll do a duck.
We'll do.
What is it?
We can do
duck time. What is this?
It's called Trapped in a World, the Howard the Duck podcast.
This is Howard the Duck time. We could do a duck podcast, Howard the Duck podcast.
We just do a watch party. I don't know. We can do the first one or something. Yeah, or even we can watch it all by ourselves and then come back.
I can't do that, guys. I watch all the Marvel shows naked and twisting my nipples.
Sued if we do a watch party, unless it is not on the screen. But
I could have my camera off.
Guys, I gotta say
Anyway,
though,
we've-
again,
Yeah.
can you believe this? Can you believe this?
That's crazy.
This
Yeah, I'm
character
going to be
that
watching this
so
trailer
many of
over and
us have
over
been
again.
in love
Yeah.
with for.
I've already got it queued.
ages.
I'm going to watch it like 7 more times before I go to bed.
Yeah.
Like, this is
it's on,
like,
on
My wife
YouTube.
is so
it's
mad at
great.
me. Turn that fucking thing off.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Speaking of that, I should
speaking of-
jet, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
we
about
should
to do the
probably
same
go,
thing.
guys. Thank you so much, guys, for jumping in. Thanks for everyone who was listening and tuning in and dropping thoughts. I've never seen the comments so busy. It was fun to just go through them. Sorry if I've missed some of
Up
them.
the Loonies. Up the Loonies.
But yeah,
I mean,
thank you
Ray,
so much.
it's only going to get busier and busier.
yeah.
Do need
My
an
God.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, it is. I can't wait for the kickback with maybe people not liking it, people liking it. It should be fun. But just
There's gonna be a
remember,
ton of
manage your
people-
expectations.
Yeah, I don't care.
Manage it. It's going to be
I'm
another
excited.
thing unto itself. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very exciting.
Guys, if you're excited, don't give a shit if somebody's poo-pooing on your party. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Enjoy your
Yeah.
own shit.
Exactly.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about some asshole.
Exactly.
It can be really
Yeah.
easy to have fun, and it can be really easy to enjoy life if you just
Yeah, if you just brush off
do
the
what you
assholes.
love.
Enjoy. Exactly.
Mhm.
All right, guys.
Moonlight
Thank you so
on
much.
TV, it's amazing.
It was a pleasure seeing
Speaking
all
of
you guys.
brushing off the assholes, good night,
Bro,
all.
yeah.
Good night,
Later,
my
guys.
friend.
Good night,
Thanks,
everybody.
Josh.
Bye,
Thanks,
guys.
everyone. Thanks, Daniel. Thanks.
Moon Knight and affiliated characters, stories and events are properties of Marvel Characters Incorporated. Materials used and discussed within the podcast are intended for critique and review purposes only under the fair dealing concept of the current Copyright Act. The views, information or opinions expressed during the podcast are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily represent those of the copyright owners.